week prior. I'm Michael Kastner.
AM 800 KXIC.
Number 1 on your car radio preset and the new and improved iHeartRadio app. This is AM 800 KXIC, Iowa City. Free never sounded so good.
On the Hawkeye Sports Network from Learfield, this is Iowa Hawkeye Wrestling. Brought to you by Hy-Vee. Score big savings with a Hy-Vee Perks membership. Iowa Lottery. Be a VIP with the Iowa Lottery. Visit ialottery.com for details. University of Iowa Healthcare. Changing medicine, changing lives. Wimmers Meats, the official hot dog of the Hawkeyes. Also brought to you by Riverside Casino and Golf Resort, home of the Draft Day Sports Lounge, just minutes south of Iowa City. And by U.S. Bank, proud to sponsor the Iowa Hawkeyes. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Now, welcome to Hawkeye Wrestling.
Good Thursday, early morning. Welcome to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the Wells Fargo Center, and the 2025 NCAA Wrestling Championships. Stephen Grace, Mark Ironside, Chad Beatty throwing the headsets on a little bit as well as we start out with 330 competitors, 8 mats on the floor, and by Saturday night we will have 80 All-Americans and 10 national champions, including a team championship as well. Gentlemen, it all culminates with this. Mark, you start back in October officially with practice. You have competition starting in November. You go through the Christmas season. You go through all those duels. You go through Big Tens 2 weeks ago. And now it comes down to, boom, these 8 mats and these last 3 days of this wrestling season.
You know, it's a routine and it's a process every single year, and it goes by so incredibly fast. You think at the beginning, like, oh, my goodness, March is a long ways away, but it gets here in a hurry every year. And like you said, it accumulates all down to these last 3 days, and these are the most important 3 days of the entire season every single year. And you find out a lot about the guys and what they're made of, because there's no tournament, there's no competition throughout the season that's like this. There's no competition that lasts 3 days against the most grueling competitors in the entire country. Big Ten sets you up for it, obviously, but there is nothing like this to really honestly train for. So you find out, especially once you get to the backside, who's made of what.
Well, Chad, we talk about it all the time, especially the last, 6-8 years, whenever they changed some of the qualifying to where they're getting the best 330. It's not you only get 72 from the Big Ten. If the best from the Big Ten, there's 90 of them, they bring 90. But that makes that even harder. I was talking to somebody this morning, and they're like, oh, there should be some early matchups. No, these are the best 333 or 330, best 33 at each weight class. You got to be ready as soon as you step out there.
Every single guy that's at this tournament is high level, and that's why you see so many upsets every single year, is because if you take someone lightly or for granted, they can sting you. So I hope our guys are ready to go. Round 1, I know we got a lot of good matchups. I know we have a couple in-state rivals or matchups with Joey Cruz. Caliendo and Keeter. They got to be ready to roll right away. We know that when anyone's wrestling the Hawkeyes, they're going to give it their best, if not more. And Mark's exactly right. Let's see if all that work pays off this weekend.
Coach Tom Brands was asked earlier this week about some of that and just what to expect with getting ready for this tournament.
Preparation in their own heads. I mean, these guys should be interested in winning, pinning, and scoring points. And however they say that in their head, that's what it should be about. Peaking is a mindset. The great John Smith, I think that was a philosophy that he verbalized, and it is. That's true. And in their own way, that's what you're getting ready for. It is the event that we talk about, that we train for whatever you want to talk about, importance or placing importance on it. That's not what this is about. It's the next event on the calendar, and it is about being at your best every time out, and this happens to be the next time out. Keep it in perspective.
I think that's key, Mark. It's perspective. Yes, it is tough, but you can't win Saturday night if you don't win here on Thursday morning, Thursday early afternoon. You got to take care of what's in front of you and let everything else take care of itself.
100%. You got to take care of what's in front of you, be ready to go for the match in front of you at that exact given moment. And then as the tournament goes on, it depends on how you wrestle, where you end up in the bracket, what road you're on. And whatever road you're on, then that's what you focus on. And it's not easy, though. Once you get beat and you get onto the backside of that bracket and then somebody else gets upset and all of a sudden you got to wrestle the number 3 seed in the tournament or something when they should be in the semifinals and they're not. And you have to be prepared for everything. But the thing is this, I mean, you always see upsets all the time. It's just a number behind your name as far as the seed goes, and that's why they come here, and that's why they wrestle it, and that's what makes it exciting. Even for a guy like Joey Cruz, who's wrestling number 4 seeded guy in the country this morning, there's no better time to win than right now this morning for Joey Cruz, when that guy is coming off of a weigh-in, and he's probably thinking, hey, you know what, I got whatever Joey Cruz is seeded or whatever, might not be completely ready to go, and this is a good opportunity to go out there and get the biggest upset of the tournament right out of the gate.
Absolutely, and I would say some of that, what he said with perspective, put it in perspective, is these guys have been wrestling at a high level their entire lives. I mean, their entire wrestling lives, they've been wrestling on a big stage. So just, it's another wrestling match. It's another wrestling match. And Ben Keeter actually said it in his interview earlier this week too. Like, hey, I've wrestled on the world stage. I've won 4 state high school titles, and now I'm at the national tournament. And the wrestling match is the same size. Right, everything's the same. I have to go out and I have to score points, and I have to just focus in, narrow my vision. Drake Ayala said it a few weeks back, like I have to have tunnel vision. I have to be solely focused. My full purpose is to go out here and score points, and I'm excited to see these guys do that. They looked really good yesterday in their warm-up and their workout. They're sweating hard, so that tells me that their nutrition and their bodies are really, really high-efficient machines. And it was cold in this venue. It's cold in this venue right now. Yeah. And, they were losing, 2, 3, 4 pounds just in a 1-hour workout, a 1-hour drill session. So they are ready. Their bodies are ready. I think they're the most healthy team that we've had putting on the mat for a few seasons here. They're extremely healthy, and that's positive to me. Their spirits are really high. They seem loose, and also loose, but there's this focus behind their eyes. Like they're smiling, they're having a good time, they're relaxed, but also you could tell that there's a looming tournament, right? So and I think that's really positive. So there's going to be some time, because what we got
on the mats right now. We got the Pigtail. So you got
Pigtail
32
round
versus 33 wrestling each other. Down here on mat number 2, I've been watching this. Michigan's Nolan Wortman, the number 33 seed at 133, got a takedown in near falls to give himself a 7-0 lead against the 32 seed Hunter Leak of Cal Baptist. But now Leak has turned around and thrown a headlock.
I love it. He's
and
he's
about ready to get the fall on the edge.
I love it. Get rid of these Michigan guys right away.
So as we look, we're hanging from the rafters like we normally are. We had people yesterday, hey, where are you guys going to be? It's like, do you see those lights? Yeah, we're above those. They're like, wait, what? Yeah, we're way up there.
We really are, and it's fun.
But we got the binos, and we got good vantage point up here. And we got plenty of room for our calisthenics when we get some bonus points. You got a credential, so you got to join in this year,
Chad. I don't know about that guy.
Mental toughness, man.
It sounds like physical toughness to me. Mental toughness is just sitting up with you guys all day.
Well, you're going to have to be into the physical aspects of things, too, because we got our calisthenics that we brought along.
I know, we got to balance it out.
Chad, I can take care of it. You should be just fine.
I don't know. My metabolism's catching up with me quick as I get older.
Sucks, doesn't it?
Oh, I love it.
Looking down here from our vantage point on our left, we're actually like straight up from mat number 4. And so to the left on the far side of the arena is the odd mats, so 1, 3, 5, 7. And then on the near side, it goes 2, 4, 6, 8 from left to right. So we're able to look down and see those matches. Joey Cruz should be in the hole on mat number 1. He was bout number 18, I believe, is where
that's right. 18.
He's going to be coming up. He's got the number 4 seed Vincent Robinson of North Carolina State 18-3 record as a redshirt freshman. He has a medical forfeit loss. And then his only other 2 losses were to the number 3 seed, Eddie Ventresca from Virginia Tech. So I saw one of their matches. It was on TV, I think one of the road trips we were on, and they had a pretty good tussle, those two. Drake Ayala will have the number 31 seeded Cade Moore of Missouri. Kyle Parco is the 5 seed. He'll take on the 28 seed Dylan Gilcher of Michigan. Jakori Teemer got the 18 seed. He'll be taking on the number 15 seed Johnny Lovett of Central Michigan. Mikey Caliendo will take on Iowa State's Aiden Riggins, former Hawkeye, who's the number 30 seed. At 174, Patrick Kennedy will take on the number 22 seed Nick Incontrera of Penn. They actually wrestled last year in the dual meet out here.
Right. Yeah,
Incontrera majored him 10-2. So hopefully Patrick can turn that one around. Gabe Arnold's going to take on Donnell Washington of Indiana. Stephen Buchanan has the number 31 seed Remy Cotton of Michigan State. And then Ben Keeter will take on the number 28 seed Daniel Herrera from Iowa State, the true freshman, getting the nod with the injuries there that have rattled that Cyclone wrestling room.
Yeah, it's really too bad. Keeter said that he has not wrestled him, and I thought, they're heavyweights.
California.
Yeah, but I thought maybe at a national event or at a Fargo or something like that they could have crossed paths, but he said they've never wrestled. So, I mean, Keeter was in the streets. Like, he wrestled at a lot of world team trials. He wrestled at Fargo, and he's been around nationally for a while. But, I'm excited for this first session. I like Steven said, I'm going to be bopping in and out. I'm not going to be here for every single match, but I'm going to be around.
You're going to be our eyes and ears down on the floor. You can go
that's right.
Get some intel for us, come back up, and
I will
give us some of the stuff we can't see or hear from all the way up here.
Yeah, it's a little bit different. I'm like in the second row back behind the head table in section 106 or something like that. So, yeah, it will be a little bit different.
Some of those matches that are going on right now. Let me get track updated. Caleb Wheeland of Michigan State leading 1-0 over Milani of Cornell. That's on mat 1. Heavyweight on mat number 2, Hayden Filipovich of Purdue leading 3-0 over Stephen Mockery of Appalachian State. 141 pounds, mat number 3. Lorenzo Frezza of Columbia trailing Nash Singleton of Oregon State. Mat number 4, Teague Travis of Oklahoma State, a 6-1 lead over Winton Dinkins of Campbell. Landon Johnson of Northern Illinois, a 4-3 lead over Richard Fettelin of Columbia. Mat number 6, Chandler Amaker of Central Michigan, trailing Jared Kessler of Pitt 5-4 in the third period. Tied up at 1 in the third period between Jack McGill of Columbia and Michael Wilson of Ryder on mat number 7. And 184 pounds on mat number 8, T.J. McDonnell of Oregon State trailing 3-1 against Caden Rogers of Lehigh.
And it's never too soon to think about these team scores. Like, I got excited when that Michigan guy went down, and Oklahoma State's got a guy on mat 4 right now, so I'm watching that one. He's leading 7-1 at the time right now with like over almost 2 minutes of riding time. But
about is that?
These are matches that matter early in this tournament. So
every point's going to be crucial. I mean,
yes.
We were talking to Andy Hamilton yesterday. It's like, everybody's pretty much penciling in Penn State as the team champ. But
That's
you
right.
look at that, 2 through 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, even maybe all the way down to 10, there could be some interesting battles depending on how some of these matches shake out throughout this tournament.
Yeah, exactly. And I think also, though, of course, Penn State's a heavy favorite. They set the record last year. They beat, that 97 Iowa team had the record for a long, long time. They broke that record. And this year they're talking about maybe they can break it again, which is, incredible and really a daunting task for our Hawkeyes. But they have to wrestle. They still have to come out here and wrestle.
Yep.
So crazier things have happened. And I think we're hopeful. I think our mindset's good. And everybody listening at home, I hope your attitude and your mindset's good too. Otherwise, I don't know why you'd be listening. So I think we're all Hawks, and we hope we win. I feel very confident, and every team does on day one. So
as we work our way through and await Joey Cruz, the first Hawkeye to come up, we're going to step out and take a timeout. We'll be back with more from Philadelphia right after this. You're listening to Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Hawkeye fans, get ready for the game with Big Grove. As an official craft brewery of the Iowa Hawkeyes, we're excited to bring you the ultimate game-watching experience. Enjoy fan favorites like Easy Eddie and Citrus Surfer while cheering on the Hawks. Can't make it to Carver? Go to BigGrove.com and enter for your chance to win Hawkeye tickets all season long. Or join us at any of our 4 Iowa locations in Iowa City, Cedar Rapids, Des Moines, and Solon, where you can get out of the cold and enjoy warm hospitality while watching the game. Big Grove Brewery, your official watch party headquarters of the Hawkeyes, all season long. Go Hawks!
Hawk fans, stop in and visit the newly renovated guest rooms at Hyatt Regency Coralville Hotel and Conference Center, located in the heart of Iowa River Landing. Stay within walking distance of Extreme Arena, home of the Hawkeye volleyball team, as well as great restaurants, shopping, and scenic walking trails along the Iowa River. Hyatt Regency Coralville is also the home of Hawk Talk with Jan Jensen and Fran McCaffrey. Come together at Hyatt Regency Coralville, where everything you need is right here.
This is Coralville City Administrator Kelly Hayworth reminding you to shop and eat locally. Now, your favorite Coralville businesses offer more options for finding what you want for your home and family. Local restaurants, bakeries, and breweries have perfected carryout and delivery. Coralville shops continue excelling in personalized service. They take pride in helping you find the perfect item or gift for any occasion. Thank you for infusing Coralville with your shopping and dining dollars.
Farming's hard. To feed the world, farmers have to work the land, brave the elements, and fight the battle against weeds. Weeds reduce crop yields, so prices go up and everybody gets less to eat. But 50 years ago, farmers got a new tool to fight weeds, glyphosate. It kills weeds while protecting the harvest. Time and again, it has been approved by the EPA and by leading regulatory bodies around the world. It helps enable practices that reduce erosion and keep soil healthy, which is good for the earth. Farming's hard, but it's a little easier with glyphosate. Learn more at go.bayer.com/glyphosate, paid for by Bayer.
It's tax season. By now, we're all a bit tired of numbers, but here's one you need to hear. $16.5 billion. That's how much money in refunds the IRS flagged for possible identity fraud last year. Now, here's a good number, $100 million. That's how many data points LifeLock monitors every second. If your identity's stolen, they'll fix it guaranteed. Save up to 40% in your first year with promo code CLAY. Visit LifeLock.com. That's LifeLock.com, promo code CLAY. Terms apply.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Do you find yourself stuck in a timeshare? Get the real facts about the timeshare industry and your options for cancellation. Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, has put together a free information guide that reveals the secrets the timeshare industry doesn't want you to know, including the 5 ways to get rid of your timeshare. Call now and get this timeshare cancellation guide absolutely free.
Call 800-687-7979. That's 800-687-7979. 800-687-7979.
You're listening to Iowa Hawkeye Sports Radio on AM 800 KXIC and the Iowa Sports Radio Network.
Welcome back to Philadelphia, the Wells Fargo Center. Stephen Grace, Mark Ironside, Chad Beatty working through the
first round here of Pigtails, and now we're just starting to see the 125s coming up. A couple of already came out at mat 6, mat 8. Waiting on Cruz here.
I might need to run down the hallway. I thought I saw bracket sheets down there. Find one that's got bout numbers. I printed mine off way too long ago. It's driving me nuts because I can't look at my bracket sheet for a bout number.
Yeah, I think I'm following it. I get track wrestling updates, so you can go to trackwrestling.com and sign in. If you have a Flow subscription, it also covers that. But I just pick our team, and then I go that way. But Cruz is about 18. Then Drake Ayala's 42. Parco's 63. Teemer will be 89. Caliendo 99. Kennedy 117. Arnold 133. These are all bout numbers. Buchanan will be 154, and then Keeter's 159. So there'll be a couple breaks, but pretty steady flow of Hawks this first round. Where's Cruz at in the bracket? He's at the top side.
Yeah, he's the very last one on the top side.
Top side, and then Ayala is on the bottom. So
Blake West, Northern Illinois, prepped out of.
Yeah, about 17 and 16 are out right now, so Cruz should be coming up.
He's on deck on one.
Matt 1. All right.
That one right now is Wolfgang Frabel of Army leading Carson Floyd of Appalachian State 6-1. Ventresca, the number 3 seed, is bout number 19. He's already out on mat number 2. He's taking on Gylan Sims of the Citadel. Just got a takedown to give him a 3-0 lead. Caleb Smith of Nebraska wrestling on mat number 4 right down here in front of us. No score at the end of the first period. Smith, the number 9 seed for the Cornhuskers, taking on Nick Babin of Pitt, who's the number 24 seed. Sheldon Seymour of Lehigh, a 5-0 lead over Charlie Farmer of Army in the second period. Okie State, Oregon State, both with major decisions in their pigtail matchups. Cal Baptist with a fall. So that's your top 3 teams right now.
And did you mention that Cruz will have the winner, if he wins this first round match, he'll have the winner of Princeton, Ohio State, and they're on the mat 8 right now.
They're on 8 now? Okay.
Yep.
That's
0-0.
McCrone of Ohio State, the number 20 seed, and the number 13 seed, Mark Anthony McGowan of Princeton.
Now, that's a name that was pretty highly touted in high school. I know that he was pretty good. I don't know if he won Super 32 or not, but I know that he was a pretty big recruit that Princeton landed there.
Hawkeye Wrestling brought to you by Hy-Vee, the official grocery partner of the Iowa Hawkeyes. Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. Also, let's take a look real quick as we await Joey Cruz, our Hawkeye Women's Wrestling Update, presented by Riverside Casino and Golf Resort. Stop by today for a relaxing massage at the spa, fine dining at Ruthie's Steak and Seafood, and so much more. Visit Riverside Casino and Golf Resort today, located minutes south of Iowa City. It's been not quite 2 weeks that the Hawkeye women crowned 3 individual champions and won their second straight team championship. They get ready for transitioning to an NCAA championship beginning next season. So congratulations to Coach Chun and all of the Hawkeyes. Riverside Casino and Golf Resort, located just minutes south of Iowa City, proud to be the presenting sponsor of Hawkeye Women's Wrestling. Thank you to Riverside Casino and Golf Resort with your partnership with the Iowa Hawkeyes.
Yeah, they had 3 national national individual champs. All of them are world level, senior level athletes. Kylie Welker, Kennedy Blades, and Macy Kilty. They are kind of murderer's row there, back to back to back weight classes. And 2 of those were transfers. Kylie Welker, as you all probably know, was the first main recruit that they recruited to the University of Iowa. So, yeah, good for them. I see Cruz in the tunnel. He's bouncing. Looks like he's getting ready to go here. So,
mat number 1, third period just getting underway. Frabel of Army leading 11-2 now. That's the final pigtail matchup. 33 versus 32 at 197 pounds. Frabel is the number 32 seed.
In all those pigtails, they will face the number 1 seed. That's how the brackets shake out. I always was confused. Why do we have 33? Why not just 32? Dinero, he says. He wants a little bit of money. All right, okay, I can see that. I think it's a buffer. I think it's a time buffer. I think it's like, hey, this first round isn't technically a round. It's like the pigtail round, and it gives viewers a shot to be a little bit late and not miss anything on the front side of the bracket. That's my take. I don't actually know what the reason is, but Steven's probably right. It's probably just money.
Blake West of Northern Illinois does win. So he moves on to the second round tonight. He'll take on either the top seed Luke Littledahl of Penn State or Milani of Cornell. About a minute to go there on mat number 1 before Cruz comes out.
God, this is driving me freaking nuts. I hate technology. I don't have a bracket with updated with things. I cannot figure this.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know.
Just throw your computer.
I want to just chuck it.
Just break it. Just
okay. So
Hulk
how
smash
come I
it.
cannot? I've done this 100 times.
Right,
Live
go to there.
updates and results.
Yeah, go to that.
I click on it, and then it takes me to
flow. All right, go back.
Should go to track and be able to get
Well,
them there.
I did go to track, and track sent me to flow. So tell me how I'm supposed to get to the freaking brackets.
Technology's always great until it isn't. Do you have to say it's nice being back in Philadelphia? A lot of good history. Got to walk around yesterday and see some pretty cool things.
We did. I got to check my favorite thing off that I've wanted to do for eternity. We went and seen the Rocky statue yesterday. That was absolutely awesome. It takes you the same thing over and over and over. It's just like it's like a merry-go-round.
I'm gonna figure it out. Just give me 2 seconds.
But thing is, I don't even want this. I want a paper bracket that has the updates, and I'm an idiot, and I printed this off in my office before he came out, and it didn't have the bout numbers on it.
I did the same thing. I have a bracket like that too.
I should have grabbed. The guy came around here earlier and say, "Hey, do you want a bracket?" And I said,
like,
I don't need a bracket. I got it all.
I
got all everything all highlighted in it, everything I need, and I never realized I didn't have freaking bout numbers.
Here comes Joey Cruz on mat number 1.
Joey Cruz, baby. Come on.
Taking on Vincent Robinson.
Let's get this
North
show
Carolina
on the
State.
road. Let's start it with a bang, huh?
That works for me.
Well, this would do it.
This would do it. Joey Cruz.
Mat number 2, Ventresca, a 4-1 lead with almost 2 minutes of riding time. Caleb Smith in sudden victory, 0-0.
I love that. Sorry, Smith. I'm cheering against you, bud.
Cruz underway.
Come on, Cruz. Good start here. Good hand fight.
Robinson, lean, lanky.
Yep, NC State, right? 18-3, pretty tough. Was he an All-American last year?
No, he's a redshirt freshman.
He's a redshirt freshman?
Yep.
Okay, Nebraska's defending off a shot here. The kid's in deep. Potentially dangerous. They stopped it. The whole crowd's booing.
Cruz goes to a stalemate out of
That's
a front
over?
headlock.
That's overtime?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in overtime.
0-0?
He's in on a shot again.
How is it 0-0 and they're in overtime? Both guys pick neutral?
I don't know if that or they each rode each other out. There's a shot by Cruz, reshot by Robinson, gets to our leg. Cruz hopping around on that left foot. Robinson trying to pull him back towards the center.
He's kind of stiff-arming. He's stiff-arming on his head.
Now we're going to have takedown and then an illegal hold.
Fleeing the mat. They did an illegal hold. Interesting. I have no idea what happened there, but it was essentially a 4-point takedown against Cruz. I did not see anything. He was kind of stiff-arming, maybe in his face.
Hands to the face, maybe?
Man, that would be a bizarre call. We haven't seen that all year. But that's the only thing I could think of because he didn't flee. He didn't run off the mat. And that wouldn't be
that's not an illegal hold
that's
anyways.
not an illegal hold. So
Cruz down 4-0, a minute 45 to go. Gets up to his feet, trying to get that hand control.
Doing a good job staying up. He's on all the way to the edge. He's got to stay in bounce.
Smith gets a takedown right at the end of the sudden victory period.
Yeah, I've had multiple people say regular AM 800 and not playing this either, Steven. So I don't know what the deal is.
So we're not on.
Should be.
Give the people what they want. Stephen Grace, Mark Ironside.
And Chad Beatty.
Should have lots of options, but apparently not.
Cruz into a tripod. Robinson bumps him back down. Cruz back up to his feet, trying to get that hand control.
Good job.
Squares up, gets
Cuts
the escape.
away.
So 4-1 is the lead for Robinson. Minute 13 to go, first period.
And Robinson quickly kind of circles away, and now he's darting in on a shot, but Cruz is doing a good job moving forward with his hand fight.
Robinson sucks that in, though.
Caught us sleeping a little bit and darted in on that shot.
Cruz trying to kick away. Robinson trying to reach across. Dumps us down. Gets another 3. So that'll make it 7-1 now with 45 seconds to go in the first. Now Cruz flattened out. About 21, we've got Trevor Anderson of UNI coming out, taking on Nicolas Rivera of Wisconsin. It's on mat number 4.
Come up, Cruz. Coming up. Get your head up.
Balled up in his base. Now he gets his head out. Hands out wide. He's got a minute 15 riding time against him. Robinson going to try to ride out here for the rest of this first period.
Got 15
seconds. Cruz looked like he was going to try to hit a roll there, but Robinson just bumped him back forward.
The escape would be huge here.
Not going to be able to. So Cruz down 7-1 at the end of the first period.
1:33 riding time against him. Cruz will defer his choice to Robinson. Robinson chooses down.
Rivera takes Anderson down on mat number 4. Cruz covers.
From this far away, it looked like he jumped, but we're so far away from the whistle that you can't. It's hard to tell, isn't it?
Sound travels slow. Robinson into a sit-out. We tried to suck him back. Robinson out for the escape. Cruz got to do a better job keeping his hands low here. Robinson doing a lot. He's backing out, wrestling from a non-tie.
Yeah.
And then, like you said, Chad, wanting to dart in on things.
Yeah, he kind of the last shot was kind of an extended single. Got his hands locked and then, brought it all the way up. So he must be really strong in that position. So just being aware of that. He's doing a little bit better. Is coming across hands down. But we got to get to his legs here. And he's in on a double on us. So
good reshot right there by Robinson. Good job penetrating. Gets his back up underneath him. Now he's in deeper on our legs. We're whizzing hard here. Trying to come up. Robinson brings us up to the feet and takes us down right on the edge. No takedown yet.
He's around the hips, but hadn't been able to get all the way controlled.
He's
and
out
they go
of
out of
bounds.
bounds.
No takedown. Good. Terry Brands is fired up, trying to get Cruz excited here a little bit. Maybe light a spark under his.
Well, he is. Cruz went back to the center, started jumping up and down right there.
Maybe refocused here. A takedown will go a long ways in this second period.
45 to go in the second. 8-1 is the lead for Robinson over Iowa's Joey Cruz. Cruz has 120 of riding time against him as well.
He's doing a good job pursuing again. He's just got a level change. He keeps giving up these little snatch singles, these little dart-in singles. As he's in on our legs again, we're defending with a whizzer, kind of towards the edge of the mat here.
UNI's Trevor Anderson wrestling right down here in front of us on mat number 4. He is trailing Rivera of Wisconsin 3-1 in the first. As that first period comes to an end.
Cruz is going to almost get taken down again, but evades it out of bounds. Action called. Score still 8-1. With 2 seconds left in this second period. This Robinson, he's going to fade if Cruz can keep this pace on him. I think he's going to start to fade, and a stall call comes. That's going to help us. But he looks like he's breathing pretty heavy. But it doesn't matter if you don't score points. So he's got to get in on those legs. Level change. Cruz takes a shot, doesn't get it, comes back into kind of an over-under position.
Yeah, over-under situation here. Clears out of there.
That's where Cruz just needs to
we got to go
find
now.
a way. Takes a shot, reshot by Robinson.
Drops to a knee, but he just reached for the leg there. There was really no penetration.
Robertson's doing a good job of keeping space. He's kind of backing up a little bit. he's got a lead, so he knows that Cruz has to come. So he's doing a good job with his head and hands. Cruz is not able to break through that.
Approaching a minute to go. 8-1 is the deficit for Iowa's Joey Cruz.
Good snap there by Cruz.
Oklahoma State's Spratley just got a tech fall down there. Mat number 6.
Those are bonus points. And
1.5.
That's right.
Those add up.
Robertson in on another shot. Same single leg that we keep seeing, and he gets a takedown to extend his lead to 11-1. And he's got a minute 25 riding time as well.
30 seconds remains in the match. Cruz to his feet, tried a standing switch. Robinson stays behind the arms, though.
Well, it's not the start that we were hoping for, but it's probably one that we maybe expected a little bit, as Cruz is a 29 seed, 14-12. I think if we look back on Cruz's year, though, where he started this season to where he is now.
Yeah, he's
made some serious improvements.
100%.
And if he can continue that into the offseason and maybe into the U.S. Open or tournaments like that, age level stuff, who knows what it's going to look like next year. And I know that we have some, new recruits like DeLuca coming in, 25-pounder, but, that's all still TBD, and he'll be a true freshman. And other recruits as well, and other guys on the team like Drew Ayala and Peterson. Those guys are going to be vying for that spot. But Cruz definitely has done a nice job this year as he drops his first match 12-1.
Well, this is where he's got to go to work, is on this backside. I mean,
that's right.
It's where we probably thought he was going to be, but now this is where he has to go to work.
Yeah, we need some point. We need him for the team race. We need him to get some wins. For his teams, for sure.
I'm pretty sure, it is going to be McCrone of Ohio State that he is going to wrestle. Beat him in the dual meet, but then got ridden at the Big Tens.
We're 1-1 against him. So that's a winnable match. That'll be tonight.
And I know what it feels like to lose that first round. It is not a good feeling. It's definitely demoralizing. But, the best thing you could do is follow it up with a win and fight some of that adversity.
Well, let's step out. We're going to take another timeout. We'll be back with more from Philadelphia right after this. You're listening to the 2025 NCAA Wrestling Championships. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Something big is happening at Hy-Vee. We just lowered thousands and thousands of prices on thousands and thousands of items in every aisle and in every department. Online, too. And on many of your favorite products. We've even matched prices with some of the biggest discount stores in the country. Because we get it. Times are still tough. So we'll continue to work hard to bring you new lower prices on thousands of items. Things are looking different at Hy-Vee. Come see for yourself.
Hello, Iowa. Here's a promise. Wherever you are in this great state, University of Iowa Healthcare is here for you, even if you never walk through our doors. Educating, caring, leading research, sharing our expertise with all. Because we believe that UI Healthcare is here to make all of Iowa better. UI Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives.
Whether you're traveling for business, pleasure, sports, or with one of our guided tours, our team of travel experts at Travel Leaders Destinations Unlimited will ensure you have a memorable, worry-free experience. Let our professional travel advisors with extensive travel experience and destination knowledge handle your every travel need. Family-owned and operated, Travel Leaders Destinations Unlimited has been serving the Hawkeye community for many years, receiving the Agency of Choice Award several times. Make your travels easy with Travel Leaders Destinations Unlimited at duagency.com.
This is John.
Hey, my name is John Jackson.
He's not some actor. He's a steward of the land with a John Deere 3 Series tractor and a PTO Quick Connect that hooks up rear implements with a single click. John runs with us because to him, there's nothing more important than connecting with the land. nothing runs like a Deere. Hear John's story at Deere.com.
Stop by your local John Deere dealer for a test drive today or learn more at Deere.com. Your Iowa John Deere dealers, proud sponsors of Iowa Wrestling.
Welcome back to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The 2025 NCAA Wrestling Championships. Working our way through opening round matchups. We're starting to see some of the 133-pound bracket make their way out. Right as we were coming out of break, the number 18 seed Jacob Moran of Indiana defeats the number 15 seed Maximo Renteria of Oregon State. That means Moran will have a matchup with the number 2-seeded Matt Ramos of Purdue, who just knocked off Richard Castro Sandoval of Cal State Bakersfield. Rivera of Wisconsin defeated Trevor Anderson of Northern Iowa. Rivera will take on the 6-seed Strickenberger of West Virginia. It's always interesting as you get up here and you think you're going to be able to fill things out and keep up on top of things. And,
it's fast, isn't it? It goes fast.
Next thing you know, you're 10 matches behind.
I know. Our first Penn State kid is out, Davis, excuse me. And if you're listening to Big Ten's, one of my least favorites to watch. Not supposed to say that on air, but I'm doing it because I don't care.
He's taking
Actually, I need one of those, please.
Kurt Phipps of Bucknell. That's on mat number 4 right now. Van D of Nebraska, a 4-1 lead over Ryan Miller of Penn. Zan Fugit of Wisconsin out on the mats right now. Drake Ayala on deck on mat number 6.
Here we go, mat 6, baby.
So that'll be down. Oh, sorry, Mark.
Mat 6. All right.
I'm back with brackets with bout numbers. I feel a lot better about things now. I got Beatty hooked up too.
He did.
All right, now we can
follow along a little bit easier. Hopefully the people back home, they also print out their brackets.
If not, Chad can tell you how to do it. So
I can tell you how to do it.
I still don't know how you got me to that. Like,
I got you on the site now. You got to go to track wrestling, and then at the top there's tabs that says events. You got to go to the event tab, and then you click on the NCAA wrestling tournament to view the brackets. So if you're following along at home at track wrestling, that's how you do it. It's a blue bar toward the top.
Dodge Street Tire and Auto, locally owned and operated, voted best of the area for the 10th consecutive year, proudly supports Iowa wrestling. Trust Dodge Street Tire for honest auto repair and the best deals on Goodyear and Toyo tires. Dodge Street Tire and Auto celebrating over 30 good years on the corner of Dodge and Church Streets in Iowa City.
God, they're awesome people, too. They come to our Hawkeye Wrestling Club annual banquet every year. They just do a really nice job of supporting our team. So I love that they're a sponsor of this as well.
Bout number 29 on mat number 3. Braxton Brown, the 9 seed, a takedown against Kyle Berwick of North Dakota State.
Well, Braden Davis just got taken down, Chad.
Shoot.
3-0.
Sorry, I was asleep when I was watching him.
Davis, the 8 seed, taking on the 25 seed Phipps of Bucknell.
Well, we need him to lose. We need him to lose. We need Bucknell to pull an upset. And
that would be a big one.
That would be a big one, and it would be similar to last year. I mean, he was the number 1 seed coming into the national tournament at 125, and he did not All-American. So, and now he's going to get a reversal. Yeah, he's still losing 3-2, but that kind of felt like lightning struck a little bit at 125 last year. That was a kind of a crazy weight class.
Yeah,
and he was obviously the Big Ten champ and then the 1 seed and then didn't place. So, what are the odds that he doesn't place again this year? I'm not really sure up a weight, but I'm hoping high.
Mat number 8, Nasir Bailey of Little Rock and Derek Cardinal of South Dakota State. Bailey leads that one 3-1. Mat number 7, Indiana's Angelo Rini, a 4-1 lead over Ethan Oakley of North Carolina.
Was this
Now
170?
the takedown makes it 7-1. Looks like Rini's going to win that.
Was this 174-pound bracket redrawn?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, because of Little Rock, right, Stephen?
Yeah, Little Rock's wrestler withdrew.
Okay.
Because he did not compete.
He did compete. Yeah.
He did not compete in the 2021 postseason.
Wow.
So that did not mean he got a free extra year.
Got it. Yeah, so that was kind of like Flow Wrestling kind of broke that news, I heard, and kind of wild. So how that all happened.
Rini, the number 21 seed, knocks off the 12 seed Oakley of North Carolina. Penn gets a win on mat number 5. Ooh, Van D of Nebraska gets knocked off.
Really?
Granted, he's the 17 seed, lost to the 16 seed, but that'll drop him down to the backside.
That doesn't hurt my feelings.
That does not hurt my feelings either.
Waiting for Drake Ayala on deck on mat number 6. That one's in the second period, about 1:20 to go. Davis of Penn State trailing 4-2 in the second period.
All right, I got my bracket back. I have all the bout numbers, and I highlighted our guys. So now I am back to a factory reset, essentially. And
I'm trying to get there. I'm working on it.
Mark's a little slower than I am.
I got more. Well, I got.
You got
more,
multiple guys
yeah,
highlighted. He's working with 4 highlighters on his bracket.
Yeah, I got 4 highlighters.
I have 1. So
I normally do 6 on mine.
And I don't know why they're highlighted. Who are you highlighting?
I got Iowa, UNI, Iowa State, my draft. I got all kinds of stuff going on here.
Lanza. I do a draft every single year, and this is the first year that I didn't do one because I just didn't want to. I don't think I had the bandwidth to do it. And also I'm a returning champ in my pool.
Oh,
so
go out on top.
I'm just going to go out on top maybe. Yeah, that's kind of fun. But
Julian Farber of Northern Iowa comes out on mat number 7 now, taking on Noto of Lock Haven. The winner of that one is who Drake Ayala wrestles in the second round.
What mat was that?
Mat 7.
All right,
right
I'm watching
corner.
that. I see it. And then Drake Ayala, he's up on 6, correct? He'll be up in one period here.
Yep, they just started the third period there, assuming there's no sudden victory or anything. Davis of Penn State still trailing 4-2 on mat number 4.
Now, I know that, so I was just going to say, if you're at home, you might as well go pour yourself a cup of coffee, maybe make a Bloody Mary. You know, it's Thursday afternoon, or why not, right? I know when we were in the hotel, there's a hotel bar, and people were getting rowdy right away.
This morning?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
A lot of Bloody Marys, a lot of mimosas. I saw a couple Irish coffees, so they're in fine spirits.
My guess is they're picking up right where they left off last night, too.
I think you're right. I think it's a fun weekend for our fans, and I just, like I said earlier, hope our guys give them something to cheer about.
Davis gets a takedown right at the end of the period, so it's 5-4 now. He leads going into the third period. Frost of Iowa State on mat number 3, taking on Wells of Minnesota.
Is he in the transfer portal?
Who's that?
Frost?
Yes, he is.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
He is currently in the transfer
well,
portal.
I shouldn't say that. One of the Frosts are.
Okay.
I don't know if it's him or the other one, but one of them is, yes.
There was a couple people that he's in the transfer portal.
He's in the transfer
at the
portal,
national
but
tournament.
still competing in the tournament.
That's right.
But I don't know if it's him or his brother.
I know. Yeah.
Well, his brother's here too, so
one of them is.
Well, I mean I think that's telling of the state of
or is it Reading?
Iowa State.
Or is it Reading?
Reading and Tara Keene are the two that are in.
Yeah, they're both in.
Reading.
I mean,
I hadn't seen that Frost was.
No, I don't know about Frost. I think it's Reading.
Maybe we should knock on the glass and say, "Hey, what's going on at Iowa State, guys?" We got David Carr over here next to us, but there's a big
Nate Carr.
Nate Carr. A sheet of glass in between us. But we should say, "Hey, what's going on in Ames? You guys, everything okay?"
From what I hear, they're really stacking up their deck for next year.
Are they?
Like really stacking it up for next year. You're going to see a lot of interesting stuff happening and putting all the eggs in one basket for next year.
You think so, huh?
That's what the word on the street.
How are they going to fund that dream?
I don't know, but
that's the thing. I mean, all these transfers, You know, almost every guy that's in the transfer portal, you know what he's looking for? He's looking for a good program, and he's looking for money. He wants some money. So, you know, if you like Penn State, they're doing a good job because they have deep bank and deep pockets. So Iowa State, I don't know who's going to be funding that project for them, but they're going to need some.
Davis in on another shot, pretty deep there.
This kid's doing a good job at, holding on to his leg. Interesting. It didn't a lot change. They awarded 3-point takedown. Drake Ayala is walking out to the mat right now, repping his Hawkeye Wrestling Club polo. I love that.
Polo.
He's got Tom, Terry, and Jesse Donworth in his corner. So he is ready to go here. He's slapping hands and slapping his headgear.
What's the score? Davis won down there?
Yeah, Davis
12-4.
won. Oh, he got near falls.
Yeah, I got the major.
Got a major.
Cade Moore, who Ayala is wrestling, a sophomore, 12-17 record. But at the Big 12s, he defeated Frost of Iowa State 20-6.
Wow. And Frost is no slouch.
No.
And Frost is in a 0-0 match right now on mat 3. Is that him?
Yeah, taking on Wells of Minnesota. Waiting for.
Yeah, we're kind of icing the kicker here. Icing the kicker.
All right, where's who's Matt
6.
7 though is Faber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he trails 6-2.
I asked Drake yesterday if he's ever wrestled him or rolled around with him or anything like that before, and he said no, they've never laid hands on each other.
Really? That's an in-state rivalry.
Right now that one is 6-2, and Faber's getting beat by Noto of Lehigh. That's 15 versus 18. I didn't see if that other UNI kid at 25 won or lost.
He got beat 4-2.
He got beat, yeah, in a close one.
Trevor something.
Anderson. Get the okay from the scores table. Drake checks in. We're underway here on mat number 6 with our second Hawkeye of the tournament.
Come on, Drake Ayala.
Bonus, buddy. I'm already thinking winning. Let's go bonus right away.
Start fast and keep scoring. Missouri darts in on us right away, but does not get it to the legs. Drake does a good job fending him off.
Headgear comes unsnapped, so they stop action momentarily.
How does a headgear come unsnap that fast?
Drake Ayala's heavy hands. That's how.
Moore comes across, gets Drake into a front headlock.
Got to wrestle out of here. Come up to your feet, Drake. Come up to your feet.
He's kind of into a Russian tie.
2-on-1.
Tries stepping over it. Moore clears out, though. Drake left hand up on the collar. Moore snaps to clear out.
Moore staying really low, kind of like what Drake does. Gets down kind of on one knee and a hand, like a 3-point stance a little bit. Drake doing a good job working the head right now.
Yeah, he's matching our level, which is smart.
Drake with a snap.
Drake's definitely pushing the pace here in the hand fight, dictating. Looking for that slide by.
Couldn't get it. Tries to drop into that
to
snatch
leg,
attempt. Trying
Lock
to
your
elevate
hands.
it.
Get those
Gets
hands
him into
locked.
the splits.
Moore
Gets
doing
it
the
shelved
splits.
up. Trying to drive across. Moore trying to throw that whizzer in. Drake circling around.
We got this
Being
up on
patient
our
here.
thigh here. We
Nice
dump it
dump.
down. There's a 3.
Slow call from the official, but gets it.
Drake leads 3-0. 1:40 to go here in the first.
Yeah, he's got a good half on him here. Leg pry.
Moore into a tripod. Up to his feet. Drake will just let him out for the escape.
All right, go get another one. You got 125 here. I like this. Go get another one then. Drake Ayala prepping out of Fort Dodge, Iowa.
Works that 2-on-1. Tries going to the opposite leg. Now comes
Nice
right back.
sweep.
Sweep to the
Great
near
single.
side. Same position we were just in. Trying to limp arm out. Moore doing the splits. Drake trying to circle around behind. Elevating that leg up higher. Trying to get across to that far one.
Pressure,
Reaches back
pressure,
to
pressure,
adjust.
pressure.
Got
Reaches
it.
to that far ankle.
That's a takedown.
And gets the 3 takedown.
Okay, good job. That was a really good timed shot. Kind of a misdirection sweep single to his opponent's right leg. So left-handed sweep single with Drake Ayala looked really good.
Out of bounds, head back to the center, 39 seconds to go. Drake leads 6-1.
Drake's got to make a mindset decision right now. Am I going to get in the mindset where I'm going to ride him for 39 seconds and I am not letting him go? Or am I going to let him go and I got to get on another takedown right away? He's going to ride him for 39 seconds. And we got to ride him here. This is big.
Yeah,
Keep him down.
I think that's a smart call. It's going to get his riding time up to about a minute 15 going into the second period. That's a really good spot.
Right.
Farber gets a takedown with 35 seconds left to take a 9-8 lead. Noto was third place last year. Comes in as the 15 seed. And Farber has the lead now.
Riding time is not a factor in that match.
Drake's doing a good job here. He's got 5 seconds left in this first period. Looks like he's going to ride him out for a 6-1 lead with a minute 14 of riding time. Nice job. Good period. Good period for Drake Ayala. There's also another Iowa State guy on mat 8. That looks like
Farber.
That's the other Frost.
Frost, yeah.
Farber of UNI gets a big upset there. Well, not a big upset. How does he get? He's third at the NCAAs last year, and he's 15 seed this year.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess Teemer's second last year. He's 18 this year.
Right. It all matters on your body of work this year.
Drake Ayala will wrestle, providing Drake wins this match, continues to win. He will wrestle Farber of UNI tonight.
There's Drake, gives the release after Moore starts down. Drake gets right back in on another shot. Trying to limp arm out of that whizzer. Looking to elevate that leg up.
Nice
Dumps
job.
him back the other direction and covers for 3 more.
Very strong finish there. And Drake's right on the head again, intentionally releasing him, cutting him hard. Another kind of near arm far leg, doesn't quite get it. Into a front headlock now. Drake's got his elbow deep with his head underneath. This looks like a stalemate.
Well, Drake able to clear his arm up out of it. 1:05 to go, second period. 9-3 is the lead for Drake. 10-3 with the riding time. Snaps into a front headlock. Circles the other way. Oh, he went all the way around behind him. Missed. Comes back. Tries that slide by. Now he gets him fully extended. And then circles around behind and gets 3.
He is broke already.
Keep pouring it on right now, Drake. Yeah. He's got to sense that. Keep pouring it on.
There's another. He's cutting him. Potentially release again. 12-4, Drake Ayala. Another slide by. Doesn't quite get it. Into a Russian.
Fall over there on mat 5 for Ohio State.
It's Bazakis, number 7 seed over Oreen of North Carolina State, the 26th seed.
Oreen. Yeah.
Out of bounds, back to the center. Ayala, 35 seconds to go, second period, leads 12-4.
Let's get another one here. 25 seconds to go, Drake. Keep it on. Keep it going, buddy.
Half attempt there by Moore. We try to get to that
Nice.
leg. Can't initially, but then repenetrated and covers for 3 more.
Drake Ayala looks very solid in this first match here.
Well, like you said, Moore's just really kind of
he
tried keeping the pace with us in that first period, and as this match goes on, Drake's just too much pressure.
Yes.
Getting to him a lot.
Yep.
15-4 as we go to the third. Drake's choice. He's going to go neutral. Not waste any time underneath.
Smart. I mean, he doesn't need the 1 point. He might as well keep it hot. He got a stall call.
Wow. Stall call in 2 seconds in the period.
Yeah. Drake's
able
extended.
to just keep driving through underneath that front headlock.
Drake was in bad position, was extended, broke his lock, and then re-locked his hand to extend his lead to 18-5, 18-4, and then a 1 point escape here, 18-5.
One takedown here, and it's going to do it.
Another sweep single to that left leg or that right leg.
That's it.
There it is.
Good job.
21-5 tech fall for Drake Ayala.
Just cruising into the second round. He'll take on Farber of UNI tonight.
There's your foot fires, Mark.
Good
All
job.
Right. Sweet. Perfect.
Tech, 21-5. I love it. Drake. Hey, I'm going to step away. You guys are awesome, and I'll see you guys a little bit later in the round.
Right when it's time to do calisthenics, he runs away.
Oh, no, shoot.
We'll be back right after this. You're listening to the 2025 NCAA Wrestling Championships. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Hear that? That's the Iowa Lottery powering up the new Pac-Man scratch ticket, where you could jump your way to $50K in instant cash prizes. Even if you don't score big in your first round, you still get an extra life. Because you can enter non-winning tickets in the VIP club for a chance to win a Pac-Man arcade package, plus your share of $325,000 in cash prizes. That's a lot of Waka Waka winning. Woohoo! Pac-Man is registered and copyrighted by Bandai Namco Entertainment Inc. Enter and see rules at iLottery.com/VIP.
Hey there, sports fans. Hungry for a legendary experience? Look no further than Bumps Restaurants, proudly named after the legendary Bump Elliott. Nestled right at the Finkbine Golf Course on Melrose Avenue, Bumps is your go-to spot for mouth-watering meals. Present your ticket from today's game at Bumps and get a buy one appetizer, get the second appetizer free deal. Offer good through the next home game. See you soon off Melrose Avenue at the Finkbine Golf Course. Bumps Restaurant, a legendary place with legendary food.
This is Leah Pasha, and I've been saying, hit a deer, call Premier, for years. But it's time for something new. It's still where you need to go for deer divots and door dings, as well as damaged dashboards. That's what my dad Nathan's driving at and dreams about. Why not say, when your car is dinged, be a deer and call Premier? I think Dad's gonna love that. Premier Automotive, North Liberty's premier auto body repair shop.
Be a deer and call Premier Auto Body in North Liberty.
It's time for big fun in Coralville. This is Mayor Megan Foster inviting you to join us Saturday, March 29th for the annual Fourth Fest Basket Auction at Brown Deer Golf Club. Starting at 2 p.m., view baskets brimming with gift certificates, treats, unique specialty items, and more. Bidding begins at 3 p.m. and you can take home your favorite gift basket. All proceeds go to Fourth Fest, Coralville's spectacular summer family event. Let's make it bigger and better than ever at the Basket Auction on Saturday, March 29th. Check coralville.org for details.
This is Jordan Sekefetz here for my dad Brian and his True Blue crew at Dodge Street Tire. If you're wrestling with your car or truck, let their crew take care of you and your family with honest and quality award-winning service. For over 30 good years, Dodge Street Tire have been champions for Hawkeye fans everywhere, pinning down prices and problems for their neighbors. Don't let your vehicle's tires and troubles keep you from achieving your goals. Dodge Street Tire at the corner of Dodge and Church Street.
Farming's hard. To feed the world, farmers have to work the land, brave the elements, and fight the battle against weeds. Weeds reduce crop yields, so prices go up and everybody gets less to eat. But 50 years ago, farmers got a new tool to fight weeds, glyphosate. It kills weeds while protecting the harvest. Time and again, it has been approved by the EPA and by leading regulatory bodies around the world. It helps enable practices that reduce erosion and keep soil healthy, which is good for the earth. Farming's hard, but it's a little easier with glyphosate. Learn more at go.bayer.com/glyphosate, paid for by Bayer.
You're listening to Iowa Hawkeye Sports Radio on AM 800 KXIC and the Iowa Sports Radio Network.
Welcome back to the Wells Fargo Center, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Stephen Grace, Mark Ironside working through round one. Cale Happel out wrestling right now against Pacino of Illinois on mat number 6.
That one is 3-0 right now in favor of Cale Happel.
Hawks 1-1 so far. Joey Cruz losing by a score of 12-1, but Drake Ayala with a 21-5 tech fall. Mark and I got our 30-second foot fire in.
First of many, I hope.
I hope so.
We got a lot of different calisthenics as every year. We started doing that quite a few years ago, and it keeps us going, so it gets us off our butt. We're in these suites. We have room, and so
gets to be a long 3 days if you're just sitting up here not doing anything.
I want to give a happy birthday wish to Samantha, my wife, back home. As always, 99% of the time since we've been married since 2001. Not home for her birthday. And nobody is, actually. All the girls are gone as well, too. So happy 29th, as they say, birthday to you. Hope you have a good day at home.
I won't ask how many times it's been 29, but she doesn't look a day over 28. How's that?
No, she doesn't.
Happy birthday, Sam.
I give her crap about that all the time.
My track wrestling is not updating right now.
Well, what do you want to know, Steven? It's not updating, huh?
Yeah, it still shows Drake leads 9-3 in the second period.
Huh.
And I've tried reloading it a couple of times. See if I can get back into it and find out what's going on. Like the setup here, they've got all the matches going on around the video board in the ring. They've got various mats showing up on the big screen up on the center with all the team scores. But
this screen here that they have right in the middle of the arena.
Impressive.
I mean, we're so high up, we're like almost looking down at it, but it is enormous, and it's a great way to show the top 10 team standings as well, too.
Yeah, I got nothing. It's still not updating for me, so see if I can pull it up on my phone. I was trying to see who that is for Okie State on mat number 8. That is bout number 55, so that would be Tegan Jamison, the number 7 seed. He's taking on Elijah Rivera of Princeton. Mat number 1, bout number 50, the 4 seed Josh Coderhant of Navy, taking on Jaden Scott of North Carolina. That is a 1-0 lead for Coderhant in the second period.
I want to say hello to Judy Leonard.
Judy.
Our old secretary for years. iWrestling secretary. She's awesome, and she helped out that iWrestling program in so many different aspects over the years. She was like a mom to a lot of us guys, and she kept Gable in place and kept everything in check for him as well, too. She's awesome. Always good to hear from her. She's a legend in herself.
She is. I only got a short time with her. So there's Cale Happel, another takedown. 13-3, he leads Pacino now. A lot of great people
affiliated
support-wise of this program.
Who's that on mat 8? That is about 55.
That's Jamison of Okie State. About 49 on mat number 7. Carter of Garner Webb against Saunders of Cornell.
Is that Alvarez wrestled yet?
Yeah, he's wrestling right now on mat 3.
For beating Real Woods in the finals. I guess he's 16-1 coming in this tournament.
Yeah. But he got beat early in the Big 12, so I think they penalized him heavily for that.
He's got a shoulder taped up pretty good, so maybe that's faulting him a little bit this year. I don't know, that maybe too why he hasn't had a whole ton of matches under his belt.
Just got a message from Marshall Bickford, says track is severely behind right now, so glad it's not just mine. Have to do it old school and just look through things. Down here on mat number 4, about 51, Jesse Mendez of Ohio State, an 18-4 lead in the second period. Mendez taking on Briar Priest of Pitt. Lirez still in the third period, leads 4-0. Mat number 2, bout number 56, CJ Composto of Penn.
Hey, you got your binos out?
Yeah.
Look at this kid Alvarez is wrestling. Look at his shoes.
They look like moccasins.
They look like work boots.
Work boots, yeah.
They're rudest.
Just solid brown.
I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, that was my first thought when I looked at it.
I looked down there, looked like he forgot his wrestling shoes, and he was wearing whatever shoes he wore into the building today.
Which is funny because yesterday when we were over here for workouts and I was sitting in the chair waiting and Patrick Kennedy came over and sat. And he was taking a little break and he looks, he's like, hey, Need a warm-up partner. Get your shoes on. Said, I don't got any. How about my socks? Maybe bare feet. You won't slide quite as much. Well, Patrick, if that's what you need, I'll work my way out there. Alirez does win.
So, Frost, 45. Did he win?
Yes.
So him and Frost are going to wrestle. I wonder if they wrestle each other at the Big 12.
I don't think so. I'm trying to remember.
That's going to be a big matchup. 8 versus 9 right away right there.
Let me look here real quick. Actually, Alirez beat Frost 8-2 at the Big 12s. I stand corrected. So, Brock Hardy wrestling over on mat number 5. Hardy, the number 3 seed. No, the number 1 seed.
Yeah, he's 1.
He's taking on Singleton of Oregon State.
Brock Hardy had a great Big Ten tournament.
Coderhant of Navy.
Brock Hardy was the one a few years ago that after the NCAAs was...
that was the 57-pounder, wasn't it?
I thought it was Hardy that was really, really sick and went to the hospital.
No, it was the 57-pounder.
Really? I thought it was Hardy. Maybe I'm wrong then.
Taking Jamison on mat number 8. Leading 4-1. Plus he has riding time in the third period. Peyton Robb.
Yeah, you're right. Peyton Robb, that's who it was. Good job.
They have, their body styles are exactly the same. They both have shaved heads. They look like they could be twins.
Yeah.
But Coderhant of Navy gets a 3 takedown and sudden victory, so he wins.
Is this Teague Travis from Okie State, the one that had a hard time making weight?
Tegan Jamison.
Or Tegan.
The 41-pounder, yeah. It's about 50. Coderhant, the number 4 seed, wins in sudden victory. Mendez wins by tech fall. Well, still a little ways to go. Let's take a quick look at our U.S. Bank scoreboard update. Things going on with the Hawkeye women's basketball. The number 6 seed will take on Murray State Saturday in Norman, Oklahoma. If they win, they will play again on Monday against either Oklahoma or Florida Gulf Coast. Hawkeye baseball team beat UIC on Tuesday. They will hopefully host Ohio State this weekend. Hopefully the weather gets a little bit nicer at Dwayne Banks Field. Hawkeye softball winning 2 at Indiana last weekend. They will also be in Iowa City to host UCLA Saturday and Sunday. Hawkeye men's and women's track will be at the UCF Invitational this weekend. Hawkeye women's gymnastics will be in Ann Arbor for the Big Ten Championships on Saturday. Hawkeye women's tennis winning at Illinois and Northwestern last weekend. They will host Minnesota on Friday and Wisconsin on Sunday. U.S. Bank, a proud sponsor of the Iowa Hawkeyes. We're in it with you for the good stuff and all the hard work it takes to get there, because together there's nothing as powerful as the power of us. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. We're going to step out. We'll be back with more from Philly right after this. You're listening to the 2025 NCAA Wrestling Championships. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Our mission at Oak Knoll is to provide exceptional retirement living and health services through life care. I'm Steve Rowe, CEO. We are a not-for-profit life plan community and have served the Iowa City area for 58 years. Oak Knoll is located near the University of Iowa Hospitals and Clinics, Kinnick Stadium, Carver Hawkeye Arena, Hancher Auditorium, and downtown Iowa City. Visit our website at oakknoll.com to learn more. We are a proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Go Hawks!
Hey Hawk fans, ready to elevate your game day experience? Introducing Daydreamer Cannabis-infused beverages. Made locally in North Liberty, Iowa, Daydreamer is your all-natural, low-calorie lifestyle beverage made with real fruit. It's light, healthy, and alcohol-free. Just what you need to keep you relaxed when the game heats up. So grab yourself a Daydreamer. Sip local and dream big. As always, enjoy responsibly. Visit us online at enjoydaydreamer.com.
This is Jordan Sekefetz here for my dad Brian and his True Blue Crew at Dodge Street Tire. If you're wrestling with your car or truck, let their crew take care of you and your family with honest and quality award-winning service. For over 30 good years, Dodge Street Tire have been champions for Hawkeye fans everywhere, pinning down prices and problems for their neighbors. Don't let your vehicle's tires and troubles keep you from achieving your goals. Dodge Street Tire at the corner of Dodge and Church Street.
You might think Iowa grows corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. Corn can even fuel your drive to watch the Hawkeyes play when you choose Unleaded 88. It's a fuel that's cheaper, cleaner, and greener. Plus, it's homegrown, making Unleaded 88 the clear choice at the pump and totally worth the hype. So as you head to cheer on the Hawkeyes this season, don't just up. Pump it up with Unleaded 88. Find Unleaded 88 at a station near you. Go to iowacorn.org/88.
Stephen Grace, Mark Ironside, high above the floor at Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia. Making our way through opening round matches here at the 2025 NCAA Wrestling Championships.
I want to say hello to KJ Pilcher. He didn't make the trip out here this year.
Yeah, he was disappointed he wasn't able to, but
yeah, so he's following us, listening to us, and following on ESPN as well too. So say hi to our good buddy KJ Pilcher. He's a staple every year here, and it's kind of nice probably, though, sitting at home, be able to follow it on the TV and the radio versus dealing with all the hustle and bustle and planes and everything else. But once you're in the arena, it's not so bad.
Yeah. It's always interesting, too, because there's Composto gets a takedown in sudden victory over Edmond to win. Composto, the number 10 seed at 141 for Penn. Everybody always asks, hey, how's this arena? How's that arena? And, honestly, once we get here to our seats, there may be a few little differences, like where the video boards are or some things like that. But for the most part, it's the same. It's 8 mats on the floor. You can kind of see everything the same. It's some of the other amenities in terms of what's the warm-up space like? What's the team camp area like? Where's the media hospitality? What's traffic to and from each facility? And so, that's where it gets a little bit different. But, in terms of how does it work for us, aside from Tulsa, I think most of them are pretty much the same in terms of we're here, we've got our space, we've got 8 mats on the floor, and we're ready to rock and roll. But
it's a beautiful arena. Gorgeous arena in here. Plenty of suites all the way around. 2 levels of suites, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
I don't know what this place holds, but it looks like a lot. And as I'm sure everybody back home has heard, too, President Donald Trump's going to be here Saturday night, which is cool. Whether, no matter what your affiliation is or whatever, it doesn't really matter. It's cool if a president shows up of the United States to a wrestling event. That's awesome. But at the same time, it also comes with a lot of headaches, too, and having to deal with security and everything else that we all have to go through. That's just part of it, but it's pretty neat. I mean, this is a big event. There's always been a lot of popular people and famous people that have come here and showed up over the years, and the place isn't full today. I mean, there's a lot of people in here for a Thursday morning session, but as the tournament goes on, it keeps, getting more. A lot of people are flying in today, I'm sure, missing the session. They'll be here tonight. Continues to keep filling up.
Brock Hardy does win, so he moves on. Parco, I believe, is in the hole on mat number 8. He'll be taking on Gilcher of Michigan. Track is updated, so mat number 1, Jaden Abbas of Stanford, a 10-4 lead over Trey McDaniel of Army West Point. Mat number 2, Styles of Oregon State, McDougald of Oklahoma, scoreless in the first. Top seed at 149, Caleb Henson, a 4-0 lead over Teague Travis of Oklahoma State on mat number 3. Mat number 4, Moshe Schwartz of Oklahoma, a 2-0 lead over Sergio Limley of Michigan. Dylan D'Amelio of Ohio State just getting ready to get started against Coy Busingens of NC State. Mat number 6, Sam Latona of Virginia Tech at 141, taking on Dylan Chappell of Bucknell. Mat number 7, Jordan Titus of West Virginia trailing Bo Bartlett 3-2. And on mat number 8, Cross Wazalewski of Penn, a 6-1 lead over Mason Schrader of Central Michigan.
Want to say hi to my daughters Grace and Hannah, and Hannah's boyfriend Gabe Burkle, who is a Cyclone, but we'll let that slide. Plays football for those guys. But they all got up. They're down in Arizona. Hannah and Gabe flew down there, and they're seeing Grace this week for spring break. And they got up early in the morning this morning and went and hiked Camelback Mountain and near Tempe there. Went to some breakfast. Now they're chilling and hanging out and listening and watching. Be fun to go down there this week and enjoy some nice weather and play some golf and do a bunch of hiking as they've done.
Tell you what, though, we couldn't complain with the weather here.
Yeah, we couldn't. And we got lucky today. We're supposed to have cloudy and rainy weather
Which
today.
it could still develop.
It was beautiful when we came over here this morning still. So,
I mean, it was 70 degrees and sunny. We were able to walk around.
Way better weather than what they had in Iowa here a couple of days ago. But that's the thing. That's what's kind of cool about technologies. Everybody's on their spring breaks everywhere and tunes in and can listen and follow the tournament.
Bo Bartlett down there on mat number 7, taking on Titus of West Virginia. Caught the leg as Titus was trying to get it in. He was looking to maybe ride Bartlett out. Now Bartlett has that leg elevated up, trying to get a 2-point reversal. Will not be able to, but does get his escape. So now Bartlett leads that 4-2 with 53 seconds to go in that match. Mat number 5, D'Amelio of Ohio State, a 3-0 lead. Ohio State and Okie State, your early front runners in the team score with 5.5 points. UNI and Purdue with 4. Iowa State 3.5. Hawkeyes sitting 10th with 2.5. A lot of wrestling and a lot of points yet to be scored.
I'm surprised Bartlett's at a 4-2 match right now with no riding time, and they're on the neutral position with 35 seconds to go in that match, or 15 seconds. I'm sorry, I was looking at the wrong clock. But this guy from West Virginia is doing absolutely nothing to try and win this match. But still a pretty close match.
Bartlett is going to hang on to win that one 4-2. As we await Kyle Parco, the next Hawkeye to come out, we're going to take another break. We'll be back with more from Philly right after this. You're listening to the 2025 NCAA Wrestling Championships. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Whether you're traveling for business, pleasure, sports, or with one of our guided tours, our team of travel experts at Travel Leaders Destinations Unlimited will ensure you have a memorable, worry-free experience. Let our professional travel advisors with extensive travel experience and destination knowledge handle your every travel need. Family-owned and operated, Travel Leaders Destinations Unlimited has been serving the Hawkeye community for many years, receiving the Agency of Choice Award several times. Make your travels easy with Travel Leaders Destinations Unlimited at duagency.com.
Our mission at Oak Knoll is to provide exceptional retirement living and health services through Life Care. I'm Steve Rowe, CEO. We are a not-for-profit life plan community and have served the Iowa City area for 58 years. Oak Knoll is located near the University of Iowa hospitals and clinics, Kinnick Stadium, Carver Hawkeye Arena, Hancher Auditorium, and downtown Iowa City. Visit our website at oakknoll.com to learn more. We are a proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Go Hawks!
This is Coralville City Administrator Kelly Hayworth reminding you to shop and eat locally. Now, your favorite Coralville businesses offer more options for finding what you want for your home and family. Local restaurants, bakeries, and breweries have perfected carryout and delivery. Coralville shops continue excelling in personalized service. They take pride in helping you find the perfect item or gift for any occasion. Thank you for infusing Coralville with your shopping and dining dollars.
Hey Hawkeye fans, this is Monica from Monica's. Randy always told Chef Sal and me that family comes first. So I'm here with my son to invite you to stop by before or after your favorite university event. We are proud of our Hawkeye coworkers, including Sal's daughter, Miss Sarah, and hope you know that if you are headed to Carver or Hampshire, our awesome food, full bar, and Monica's family await. We hope to see you soon. And what do you say, Meyer?
Go Hawks! This is Jordan Suckafetz here for my dad, Brian, and his True Blue crew at Dodge Street Tire. If you're wrestling with your car or truck, let their crew take care of you and your family with honest and quality award-winning service. For over 30 good years, Dodge Street Tire have been champions for Hawkeye fans everywhere, pinning down prices and problems for their neighbors. Don't let your vehicle's tires and troubles keep you from achieving your goals. Dodge Street Tire at the corner of Dodge and Church Street.
Hawkeye fans, step up your game with a zero-down, zero-hassle deal on Caterpillar Tough Compact Track Loaders at Altor for Cat. With 8 models to choose from, the Cat Next Generation Compact Track Loaders bring larger cabs and stronger lift and tilt, built to dominate, just like our Hawkeyes on the court. See the latest next-gen CTLs at Altor for Cat and make your winning move today. Zero down, zero hassle. This is your slam dunk moment with Altor for Cat. Call 866-DEMO-CAT for details or visit altorfer.com.
Number 1 on your car radio preset and the new and improved iHeartRadio app. This is AM 800 KXIC Iowa City. Free never sounded so good.
Back in Philadelphia. Kyle Parco, the next Hawkeye to come out. Mat number 8, I believe, is where he is waiting, and fall just happened on that one.
That's Jordan Williams of Little Rock. Just got a pin over Hines of Lehigh. Williams of Little Rock was the 8th seed. That's at 149 pounds. Kyle Parco should be up any time now.
I think he's coming out right now on that mat. Parco taking on Dylan Gilcher, redshirt freshman, 9-10 record.
From Michigan.
Michigan just got a fall down there by Lemley over Schwartz.
Lillidahl,
14.
Lillidahl, 25-pounder from Penn State, out on the mat now. He's just getting out on the mat now because he is wrestling the winner of the Pigtail down there. Waiting on Parco to come out. Doc Peterson's down there. He's in the corner ready to go. We're just waiting on, where's Parco? I don't know.
Matt Nelson's making his way out.
There's Matt Nelson.
First period fall. But you got to anticipate those things, Mark. You got to be ready to go almost 10 minutes earlier than you think sometimes.
Well, I'm surprised they're not on top of that. Like, they don't understand or know. I mean, it had been somebody has to be watching that match. Here he comes.
He was in the other tunnel.
Terry and Telford are coming over now. Parco out on the mat, putting his leg bands on. Parco's green. Michigan is red. Parco jumping up and down, ready to go, ready to start this match.
Shake hands, and we are underway here.
Again, Parco wrestling Dylan Gilcher of Michigan, who's 10-10 on the season. Gilcher of Michigan is the number 28 seed. Parco coming in at the 5 seed.
Parco trying to get those double unders in. Got that right-handed underhook. Not very deep with it. Gilcher bent over. Parco dropped knee like he was going to snap.
I'm going to try and keep an eye on mat number 2 down here, because that's who Parco will have the winner of. That's in the 3rd period. It's under review right now.
That's McDougal and Stiles.
Yeah, McDougal of Oklahoma and Stiles of Oregon State. And Stiles of Oregon State winning that one 5-4 right now.
Parco working a 2-on-1, head on the opposite side though. Trying to circle around.
Well, that match is over.
That was, right at the very end.
So Styles of Oregon State is going to win that one. So Parco will wrestle Styles of Oregon State, providing he wins tonight. Styles of Oregon State is the number 12 seed. Did he wrestle him when we were out there earlier in the year, do you know?
Let me look real quick.
You were out there.
I didn't make that trip either.
Beatty do that?
Beatty did that one, yeah. Parco's in on a shot right there, trying to limp arm out of a Wizards, all around behind.
He's stepping over, and Gilcher rolls through right there, but Parco kind of stays with him. Still no points.
There's the three
There's
takedown.
Styles
actually wrestled at 157 and beat Rachi.
Huh.
Out of bounds. Minute to go here in the first period. Parco leading 3-0. Down on mat number 8. Looks like tech fall for Lillidahl on mat number 7.
Well, if anybody's trying to figure out the difference between Tom Brands and Terry Brands at this tournament, it should not be too hard to figure out.
Suck back by Parco. No near falls, though.
Terry Brands has a lot of hair on his head.
I wonder if he gave up haircuts for Lent.
I don't know.
Parco tried another suck back attempt, couldn't get it. Gilcher to his feet for the escape. Parco 35 seconds towards his riding time, 25 seconds left in the first, leading 3-1.
Come on, be aware of this clock here. Be aware of the clock. He's letting Gilcher wrestle on the edge of the mat right now. We don't want that.
Got that underhook.
Now snap and go. 10 seconds. See, this is where I wish that we'd just pull the trigger and go. We had 25 seconds there, more, to score another takedown here in this first period, and we just literally just did nothing and let the clock tick down. As we know, we've been watching these other teams score bonus points early in the rounds where they're easier to come by. That's where we got to go. Parco's choice, and he's going to choose down to start the second period.
He gets set. Gilcher to cover. Caution on Parco starting early. Northwestern getting some near falls over on mat number 5. About 74. That's Cartella against Ridge Lovett. Lovett, the number 2 seed. Cartella with reinforced 2-on-1, getting a 4 count.
Where's this at?
Mat number 5. It's going to give Cartella an 8-5 lead with a minute and a half to go in the second period.
Wow.
Remember, Cartella rode Parco pretty tough, too. Over there, Parco gets his escape in about 4 seconds. So he leads 4-1, a minute 25 to go in the second period. What are they going to review here? Over on mat number 5, they go out of bounds. They're going to review something.
Probably my guess is an illegal return would be my guess. Or locked hands.
Or locked hands. Parco in on a shot, head to the outside. Driving it through, right on the edge.
Finish.
Trying to pull Gilcher back in.
Pull him in further.
Just a step and then dives, and Gilcher able to do the splits. Reaches back, grabs our wrist. We try to stand up, get that leg elevated a little bit higher. 50 seconds remains here, second period. Parco still trying to pull Gilcher back in. Gets him a little bit further this time, but then loses the grip on the leg. Throws that underhook in on the left side.
Come on, Parco, pull the trigger. Let's go. Get some offense going. Come on here, kid. We got to get at least one bonus here. Thinking one bonus. There's a stall warning against Gilcher. But the thing is, though, we're allowing him to stall. We got to get past that. Just because he's stalling, we got to. Work hard to get to the legs.
Make it hard for the ref not to call stalling on him because you're working so hard. They did call an illegal hold over there against Cartella as Parco goes to the third, leading 4-1. Gilcher's choice, he's going to go down. Parco has 30 seconds built towards riding time. Cradle locked in over there on mat number 1 for Penn State.
Was that Kasich?
Yes. Pinheiro Johnson wrestling down here on mat number 2 for Iowa State. Parco driving forward as Kasich does get the fall. Gilcher into a sit out. Works up to his feet. Parco still has that seatbelt. Gives it up, gives the escape, 4-2, 58 seconds towards riding time.
4-2 right now. Riding time's not a factor. Here we are in the third period. Come on, Parco. Colin Realbuto of UNI taking the mat now on mat number 6.
He's the 10 seed taking on Desrozier of Citadel.
Realbuto is the one that always had those tight matches with Pinheiro Johnson of Iowa State.
Parco trying to get those double unders in. 45 seconds remains here in the match. He leads 4-2. Riding time not a factor.
Eight to 8 now between Lovett and, is it Cartella?
Cartella, yeah.
Cartella. Start of the third period. Lovett chooses the down position. Lovett must have gotten a reversal. Well, Parco has not looked that great in this match. One takedown in the first period and no riding time, and it just let a lot of clock time go by without being all that offensive.
To the leg right now, trying to limp arm out.
There's
and
one.
Gets one more takedown. 7-2. He won't get the riding time point.
See, 7-2. I mean, that's a major decision match for sure for us. That's an extra point right there. That's where your mindset's got to be. I mean, we move on, but
got bigger things in mind.
Remember that point. Remember that one point where that puts us at the end of the tournament.
Yep. We're going to step out as we await Jakori Teemer. We'll be back with more from Philly right after this. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Hey there, sports fans. Hungry for a legendary experience? Look no further than Bump's Restaurants, proudly named after the legendary Bump Elliott. Nestled right at the Finkbine Golf Course on Melrose Avenue, Bump's is your go-to spot for mouth-watering meals. Present your ticket from today's game at Bump's and get a buy one appetizer, get the second appetizer free deal. Offer good through the next home game. See you soon off Melrose Avenue at the Finkbine Golf Course. Bump's Restaurant, a legendary place with legendary food.
This is John.
Hey, my name is John Jackson.
He's not some actor. He's a steward of the land with a John Deere 3 Series tractor and a PTO Quick Connect that hooks up rear implements with a single click. John runs with us because to him, there's nothing more important than connecting with the land. Nothing runs like a Deere. Hear John's story at Deere.com.
Stop by your local John Deere dealer for a test drive today or learn more at Deere.com. Your Iowa John Deere dealers, proud sponsors of Iowa Wrestling.
You might think Iowa grows corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. Corn can even fuel your drive to watch the Hawkeyes play when you choose Unleaded 88. It's a fuel that's cheaper, cleaner, and greener. Plus, it's homegrown, making Unleaded 88 the clear choice at the pump and totally worth the hype. So as you head to cheer on the Hawkeyes this season, don't just fuel up. Pump it up with Unleaded 88. Find Unleaded 88 at a station near you. Go to iowacorn.org/88.
Hawkeye fans, get ready for the game with Big Grove. As an official craft brewery of the Iowa Hawkeyes, we're excited to bring you the ultimate game-watching experience. Enjoy fan favorites like Easy Eddie and Citrus Surfer while cheering on the Hawks. Can't make it to Carver? Join us at any of our 4 Iowa locations in Iowa City, Cedar Rapids, Des Moines, and Solon, where you can get out of the cold and enjoy warm hospitality while watching the game. Big Grove Brewery, your official watch party headquarters of the Iowa Hawkeyes all season long. Go Hawks!
Working our way through the opening round of the 2025 NCAA Men's Wrestling Championships. Hawks 2-1 so far. Tech fall by Drake Ayala 21-5 and a 7-2 decision by Kyle Parco. Joey Cruz losing by major decision by a score of 12-1. Jakori Teemer in the hole on mat number 6. Right now, Colin Real Buto of Northern Iowa leads 6-1 in the second period of that match with exactly 1 minute of riding time. Hawk fans, enjoy your home away from home at Coralville's All-Suite Homewood Suites and Home 2 Suites by Hilton. Relax in spacious suites with free breakfast, 24-hour fitness, pool, hot tub, and more. Perfectly located for your Hawkeye visit. Also join the Swarm and team up with Iowa athletes to support local charities. Make a difference today. Visit iowaswarm.com to learn more.
Well, here's something you don't see every day. The number 1 seed at 133 pounds of Illinois. He's type 2-2. Ride time not a factor yet. The minute 6 to go in that match. He's on top. Cal Baptist, they're throwing the thing, and that should have been 1 for sure. That was a horrible call by Angel Rivera. That should have been a 1 point. I thought it should have been a 1 point escape. I thought he had 110%, and they didn't give it to him. That's a tight match down there. Poeta is really. What'd they do here? They threw it
Must have
back?
said he threw it too late. Angel's really good about, you've got 5.34 seconds to throw that in. Otherwise, he's not going to accept it.
Bird's just going to ride this guy out for the win for a ride time point, or at least get the ride time point, and then he can let him go. At least they go into overtime. He's going to get his ride time.
Dolls there that you know of?
No, not that I know of.
Iowa State wrestling on mat number 5. That's Cody Chittum taking on DJ McGee of George Mason. Max Murin down in the corner for George Mason, it looks like. Bird does get his riding time.
Yeah, Murin was telling me about this kid from George Mason. He's pretty tough, he said. He's like, the problem is he can wrestle a 1 point match with anybody. I mean, he can be wrestling someone that's got a losing record, wrestle a 1 point match, or he could be wrestling, the guy that's ranked number 1 in the country and just have a 1 point match. But he's right in there with everybody he wrestles.
Colin Real Buto hanging on to a 7-5 lead. Minute to go in that match on mat number 6.
Ride time not a factor. Bird still of Illinois, still riding his opponent from Cal Baptist down there. Looks like he's going to ride him out the entire period and win on a riding time point.
And he will. So Bird survives and moves on.
Panero Johnson of Iowa State all tied up 1-1 right now in the third period with 55 seconds left to go. They're on their feet. Riding time not a factor.
He's taking on Jack Joffrey of Virginia.
That's not really a surprise out of Panero having a close one like this. He'll score when he needs to. This Joffrey, though, is in on a shot, but Panero did a good job and fought that off. Chittum looks like he got a No takedown yet, or it must be the second
period just getting underway.
Well, so Lucas Bird escapes a narrow one there. Wins 3-2 on a riding time point.
Colin Real Buto will win 11-6, just short of a major decision. Winner on mat number 1 looks like that is Ohio State.
Panero Johnson going to go OT right now.
It's Cannon of Ohio State winning. Let's sneak in another break as Jakori Teemer now on deck on mat number 6. Back with more from Philadelphia and the 2025 NCAA Wrestling Championships. Right after this is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Hey Hawk fans, ready to elevate your game day experience? Introducing Daydreamer Cannabis-infused beverages. Made locally in North Liberty, Iowa, Daydreamer is your all-natural, low-calorie lifestyle beverage made with real fruit. It's light, healthy, and alcohol-free. Just what you need to keep you relaxed when the game heats up. So grab yourself a Daydreamer. Sip local and dream big. As always, enjoy responsibly. Visit us online at enjoydaydreamer.com.
Hello, Iowa. Here's a promise. Wherever you are in this great state, University of Iowa Healthcare is here for you, even if you never walk through our doors. Educating, caring, leading research, sharing our expertise with all. Because we believe that UI Healthcare is here to make all of Iowa better. UI Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. Visit uihealthcare.org.
Shop the All-American Sale at Grand Appliance for winning appliance deals on Grand's starting lineup of American-made appliances and up to $800 in savings you won't find anywhere else. Add in Grand's designer showrooms, personalized sales assistants, and professional installation, and you've got a silky smooth experience no other retailer can match. Score big at grandappliance.com or in person at their local showrooms in Davenport and Cedar Rapids. That's Grand Appliance, appliance experts since 1930.
This is Leah Pasha, and I've been saying, hit a deer, call Premier for years. But it's time for something new. It's still where you need to go for deer divots and door dings, as well as damaged dashboards. That's what my dad Nathan's driving at and dreams about. Why not say, when your car is dinged, be a deer and call Premier? I think Dad's gonna love that. Premier Automotive, North Liberty's premier auto body repair shop.
Be a deer and call Premier Auto Body in North Liberty.
Hey Hawkeye fans, this is Monica from Monica's. Randy always told Chef Sal and me that family comes first. So I'm here with my son to invite you to stop by before or after your favorite university event. We are proud of our Hawkeye coworkers, including Sal's daughter, Miss Sarah, and hope you know that if you are headed to Carver or Hampshire, our awesome food, full bar, and Monica's family await. We hope to see you soon. And what do you say, Meyer?
Go Hawks!
Farming's hard. To feed the world, farmers have to work the land, brave the elements, and fight the battle against weeds. Weeds reduce crop yields, so prices go up and everybody gets less to eat. But 50 years ago, farmers got a new tool to fight weeds, glyphosate. It kills weeds while protecting the harvest. Time and again, it has been approved by the EPA and by leading regulatory bodies around the world. It helps enable practices that reduce erosion and keep soil healthy, which is good for the earth. Farming's hard, but it's a little easier with glyphosate. Learn more at go.bayer.com/glyphosate. Paid for by Bayer.
Number 1 on your car radio preset and the new and improved iHeartRadio app. This is AM 800 KXIC Iowa City. Free never sounded so good.
Excitement down on mat number 2. In the tiebreakers, Panero Johnson of Iowa State, the number 5 seed. He is taking on, or the number 4 seed, taking on the number 29 seed, Jack Joffrey of Virginia. Johnson gives up the escape and then gets taken down. He did score a stall point. So now he's down 5-2. Joffrey has 1 second riding time advantage. So Johnson is going to go neutral in the third period to try to get a takedown.
Third overtime.
Yeah. The tiebreakers, the second tiebreaker period.
And that would only tie it, a takedown would. But
if he could get
Joffrey
the
does
riding
have
time.
Well, that's true. I didn't forget about the riding time.
Johnson tries jumping over Joffrey.
Joffrey has a stall point against him, too.
Yep.
Stall call against him.
Going to hold on, though, and the number 4 seed at 149 is going to go down in the opening round. Said you got to be ready to go in this tournament. Teemer is on deck on mat 6. Joey Blaze of Purdue wrestling in that one. Let's try to sneak in one more quick commercial break here. We'll be back to Philly right after this. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Hawkeye fans, get ready for the game with Big Grove. As an official craft brewery of the Iowa Hawkeyes, we're excited to bring you the ultimate game-watching experience. Enjoy fan favorites like Easy Eddie and Citrus Surfer while cheering on the Hawks. Can't make it to Carver? Go to BigGrove.com and enter for your chance to win Hawkeye tickets all season long. Or join us at any of our 4 Iowa locations in Iowa City, Cedar Rapids, Des Moines, and Solon, where you can get out of the cold and enjoy warm hospitality while watching the game. Big Grove Brewery, your official watch party headquarters of the Hawkeyes, all season long. Go Hawks!
Hear that? That's the Iowa Lottery powering up the new Pac-Man scratch ticket, where you could jump your way to $50K in instant cash prizes. Even if you don't score big in your first round, you still get an extra life. Because you can enter non-winning tickets in the VIP club for a chance to win a Pac-Man arcade package, plus your share of $325,000 in cash prizes. That's a lot of Waka Waka winning. Woohoo! Pac-Man is registered and copyrighted by Bandai Namco Entertainment Inc. Enter and see rules at iLottery.com/VIP.
This is Jordan Sekefetz here for my dad Brian and his true blue crew at Dodge Street Tire. If you're wrestling with your car or truck, let their crew take care of you and your family with honest and quality award-winning service. For over 30 good years, Dodge Street Tire have been champions for Hawkeye fans everywhere, pinning down prices and problems for their neighbors. Don't let your vehicle's tires and troubles keep you from achieving your goals. Dodge Street Tire at the corner of Dodge and Church Street.
Something big is happening at Hy-Vee. We've just lowered thousands and thousands of prices on thousands and thousands of items in every aisle and in every department. Online, too. And on many of your favorite products. We've even matched prices with some of the biggest discount stores in the country. Because we get it, times are still tough. So we'll continue to work hard to bring you new lower prices on thousands of items. Things are looking different at Hy-Vee. Come see for yourself.
Opening round action continues at the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia. Stephen Grace and Mark Ironside sitting high above the highest parts of the arena. Do have to admit, over in the section where like the rest of the media is sitting up high, there is like some steps that go up. So there are a few people that are like, I don't know, maybe about 5 feet higher than we are, but not very many. Over there on mat number 1, Miller of Maryland. He's taking on Saldate of Michigan.
Kobe Seabreck right now looking to... Oh, Kobe Seabreck just got pinned.
Got beat by Jude Swisher of Penn.
Yeah, that was early, first period. I didn't see how that happened. He got pinned in a cradle, I know that, but I don't know what kind of scramble led to that. But
Swisher was the 14 seed, Seabreck the 19 seed. Mat number 2, you've got Van Ness of Penn State, a 3-0 lead over Gabe Willishell of Wyoming. Ryder Downey of Northern Iowa on mat number 3, taking on Grigor Chalakin of Stanford. That one's scoreless halfway through the first. Mat number 4, James Harrington of Harvard and Rafael Hippolito of Virginia Tech, scoreless in the first. Antrell Taylor of Nebraska on mat number 5 has a 6-1 lead over James Conway of Missouri. Mat number 6, where Jakori Teemer waits on deck, Joey Blaze of Purdue has a 6-0 lead over Sonny Santiago of North Carolina. Caleb Fish of Okie State, a 1-0 lead over Logan Rosinski of Lehigh. That's on mat number 7. And mat number 8, I believe Messenbrink coming out right now. He's taking on Chandler Eimaker of Central Michigan.
Looks like about 86. That's Ryder Downey down there wrestling for UNI. That one matched just 45 seconds to go here in the first period. Without my glasses, I can't tell who that is he's wrestling here. That is
Grigor Chalakin.
Grigor Chalakin of Stanford.
Yep.
The 27 seed. Ryder Downey, the 6 seed. Messenbrink.
Ooh, Saudate's got Miller to his back over there. That's 25 seconds left. Saudate, that'll give him a 10-7 lead if he doesn't finish the fall. That's the 23 seed against the 10 seed. And there is the fall for Chase Saudate of Michigan.
Wow. Van Ness of Penn State just about ready to get a fall down here on mat number 2 as well. Messenbrink out to a 7-1 lead.
It's 7-0. Got to take down in some near falls. Van Ness trying to settle back the other direction. Still hasn't gotten his fall yet. There he does. So Van Ness, the 3 seed, wins and moves on. In Iowa, we grow corn, but the truth is corn grows Iowa. Corn grows feed for our livestock, food for our families, and clean-burning fuel. For your drive to the game, drive clean with Unleaded 88. Support Iowa corn farmers. Go to iowacorn.org to pump it up with Unleaded 88. University of Iowa Healthcare is here for you no matter where you are in the state. Changing medicine, changing lives for all of Iowa and beyond. Visit uihealthcare.org. Ryder Downey in on another shot. Went neutral to begin the second period. Just has not been able to finish. There he's about ready to, and does. Mat number 1, the number 2 seed Meyer Shapiro of Cornell, taking on Noah Castillo of Chattanooga. Shapiro with the takedown. If Jakori Teemer wins his first-round matchup, that is who he would have tonight, is the winner of that one.
What mat's that on?
Mat number 1. Joey Blaze does win for Purdue. So the number 8 seed moves on. That's going to bring out Jakori Teemer. Teemer taking on the number 15 seed Johnny Lovett of Central Michigan, a grad student with a 30-5 record this year. So Teemer is up, and then Caliendo is in the hole. Both on mat number 6.
Yeah, here comes Jakori Teemer. I liked how he warmed up yesterday. I was watching these guys warm up. I watched him at the Big Tenth, and Messenbrink gets a tech, it looks like, down there. Yeah, 16-0 in the second period. Only 30 seconds into the second period, he got a 16-0 tech. Penn State racking up some major bonus points. But yeah, Jakori Teemer looked good yesterday, warming up. I thought the whole team looked really good. That means their nutrition's good.
Let's see if Teemer can close out his career strong here. Already looks like he's moving a little bit better than he did 2 weeks ago.
He's got that shoulder brace on, staying really, really, really low against this Levet of Central Michigan.
.30 seconds gone by, no score here. Both guys wrestling from a non-tie. Low in their stance.
Yeah, Levet staying really low. He does not want to give up those legs to Teemer. He knows Teemer's cat-like quick.
Both guys changed levels. Try to penetrate at the same time.
Ryder Downey of UNI taking a commanding lead down there. He's up 11-0 now in the third period, and he has riding time.
Halfway through the first period, no score for Teemer. There he takes a shot, gets one hand to the leg. Couldn't finish. Reshot attempt there by Lovett, but we're able to get our leg back.
I never see. Did Chittum win that match? Or
Yes, he did.
Guy from George Mason.
Hunter Garvin, Iowa City West High Prep out right now, taking on Patty Gallagher.
Is that 8?
Yes.
Hunter Garvin had a great NCAA tournament last year, becoming an All-American.
Down to 45 seconds to go for Teemer in this first period. Nice double leg by Lovett. Teemer trying to show some power, but Lovett able to pick him up and put him down for the three-point takedown. Lovett looked like Teemer on that shot right there, Mark.
Yeah, he was in deep, and there was really nothing that Teemer could do about that once he got in. Teemer's got some great defense, but, man, Lovett timed that one absolutely perfect and got in extremely deep, elbows in tight, hips underneath him, and not much that Teemer could do there. He's got 25 seconds here as they come back to the center. He's got to be able to get out.
No real move from the whistle. Lovett able to flatten him down. Throws a half in on the left side. Teemer based out. Not a lot of effort there from Teemer in that 20 seconds. He'll be down 3-0 at the end of one. Lovett's choice. He's going to start down. See if Teemer puts any effort into riding him here or not.
Nope.
Lovett to his feet, out for the escape.
Makes it 4-0 right now. I tell you what, there's Lovett
Another shot.
Shot on Teemer and deep on him. Super quick, strong, and he takes, oh no, Teemer scrambled out of that on the edge. Wow, he dodged a big bullet there. Teemer better get his butt in gear. I mean, it's early. We're only halfway through this match maybe, but he's down 4-0, and this Lovett's coming at him. He's been in deep twice, finished 50% of the time, and if it wasn't on the edge of the mat, would have finished that one too.
1:20 to go, second period. Teemer down 4-0. Each guy posting on the top of the other's head. There's a duck attempt by Teemer. Reshot there by Lovett. Teemer trying to circle back in. It's all the way to the center. .45 to go, second period. Takedown would be huge right here. in this second period.
Well, he honestly needs one. I mean, he really, really needs one. Shapiro almost getting a fall down there. There's Teemer on a shot.
Cuts off, gets rolled through, adjusts up. Wizard thrown in by Lovett. 20 seconds left. Teemer unable to advance, stalemate it.
Lovett showed some good defense there. Teemer was in deep.
It's going to be a tech fall for Shapiro. Teemer stepped heavy like he was going to hit that duck, but didn't follow through. Second period comes to an end, 4-0 in favor of Lovett of Central Michigan over Iowa's Jakori Teemer. Teemer's going to start down. He's got 32 seconds riding time against him.
Starting really low, like he's going to explode here.
Hope so. No real move. There he pops the hands, trying to kick out. Lovett grabs our leg, but we're able to kick free. So 4-1. Lovett with the lead. It's Hunter Garvin in on a shot. And gets a 3 takedown. Right before the second period comes to an end. So Garvin leads 3-1. Teemer, a minute and a half to go in regulation, down 4-1. He's been in twice, but just hasn't been able to finish. Lovett got in deep on a double leg. Took us down. There's a shot, reshot, and he's draped up over us and takes us down.
That might be the dagger right there. That's probably going to be the dagger. 7-1 he trails. Lovett's got 50 seconds built towards his riding time.
1 minute to go.
Look at that. Teemer with the reversal.
Trying to get near falls.
No near falls, but he did get the reversal. And they're going to throw in the brick here. That for sure I thought was reversal. He had a control. I mean, it doesn't really matter. You give him one, he's going to have to release him anyway. So what about a one? You got to give him at least one.
Well, they don't even review it. They just talked about it between the two referees.
We got to at least give him a 1-point escape.
So now they're going to come over. Referee talking to Tom Brands, shaking his head. Making sure that the scoreboard gets corrected. We can all help prevent suicide. There is hope with the 988 Lifeline. Call or text 988 now.
They're going to review this now. Did Tom give him the brick?
I can't tell if he did or not.
I don't think we should have had to have there.
They're down looking at it, talking it over. Oak Knoll's mission is to provide exceptional retirement living and health services through Life Care, a not-for-profit life plan community serving the Iowa City area for 57 years. Oak Knoll, conveniently located near the University of Iowa Healthcare Campus, Kinnick Stadium, Carver Hawkeye Arena, and downtown Iowa City. Proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Visit oakknoll.com to learn more. I was looking over at a different match. I didn't see the situation, but they look at it and they agree. Still 7-1.
I do not understand that at all whatsoever. I just don't understand it. How can you not? But we get a 1 point right out of the gate. But
before riding time as well, so it's 7-2. Teemer trying to get across on Lovett. Lovett able to play the edge now, though. Gets called for stalling for backing out with 30 seconds to go. Garvin does win 7-2. There should be another stall call. Lovett backing straight out of bounds. That'll make it 7-3.
Well,
24 seconds left. Get one more of those and a takedown.
I mean, Lovett didn't even try to stay in bounds. He just backed straight out.
Shot there by Teemer. Cutting off to a double, but then Lovett just throws him by and takes him down.
That's it. Jakori Teemer gets beat first round. That is not what the Hawkeyes wanted.
He's going to take on Noah Castillo of Chattanooga tonight. And then he'll have the loser of Kazak and Chittum in his second match tonight. Or tomorrow morning, excuse me. He's just wrestling one tonight. 11-3 is the final score, though. Teemer will lose. Drop down to the backside. We'll jump out for a timeout. We'll be back with more right after this. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
This is John.
Hey, my name is John Jackson.
He's not some actor. He's a steward of the land with a John Deere 3 Series tractor and a PTO Quick Connect that hooks up rear implements with a single click. John runs with us because to him, there's nothing more important than connecting with the land. Nothing runs like a Deere. Hear John's story at Deere.com.
Stop by your local John Deere dealer for a test drive today or learn more at Deere.com. Your Iowa John Deere dealers, proud sponsors of Iowa Wrestling.
Something big is happening at Hy-Vee. We've just lowered thousands and thousands of prices on thousands and thousands of items in every aisle and in every department. Online, too. And on many of your favorite products. We've even matched prices with some of the biggest discount stores in the country. Because we get it, times are still tough. So we'll continue to work hard to bring you new lower prices on thousands of items. Things are looking different at Hy-Vee. Come see for yourself.
The Iowa Heartlanders are back at home March 21st through the 23rd at Extreme Arena.
He scores! His first hat trick!
Luck of the Landers nights on March 21st with a Beer Stein ticket package and themed photo opportunities.
Oh, he sucks him on the ice with his jersey over his head!
On Decades Night, we're celebrating the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. Each period will be a different decade with more photo opportunities on the concourse. Can't wait to see you out at Extreme Arena for a family-friendly time.
It's time for big fun in Coralville. This is Mayor Megan Foster inviting you to join us Saturday, March 29th for the annual 4th Fest Basket Auction at Brown Deer Golf Club. Starting at 2 p.m., view baskets brimming with gift certificates, treats, unique specialty items, and more. Bidding begins at 3 p.m. and you can take home your favorite gift basket. All proceeds go to 4th Fest, Coralville's spectacular summer family event. Let's make it bigger and better than ever at the Basket Auction on Saturday, March 29th. Check coralville.org for details.
This is Jordan Sekefetz here for my dad Brian and his True Blue crew at Dodge Street Tire. If you're wrestling with your car or truck, let their crew take care of you and your family with honest and quality award-winning service. For over 30 good years, Dodge Street Tire have been champions for Hawkeye fans everywhere, pinning down prices and problems for their neighbors. Don't let your vehicle's tires and troubles keep you from achieving your goals. Dodge Street Tire at the corner of Dodge and Church Street.
Hey Hawkeye fans, this is Monica from Monica's. Randy always told Chef Sal and me that family comes first. So I'm here with my son to invite you to stop by before or after your favorite university event. We are proud of our Hawkeye coworkers, including Sal's daughter, Miss Sarah, and hope you know that if you are headed to Carver or Hampshire, our awesome food, full bar, and Monica's family await. We hope to see you soon. And what do you say, Meyer?
Go Hawks!
Number 1 on your car radio preset and the new and improved iHeartRadio app. This is AM 800 KXIC Iowa City. Free never sounded so good.
Back in Philadelphia, Stephen Grace and Mark Ironside at the 2025 NCAA Wrestling Championships. Mikey Caliendo waiting on deck on mat number 6. You and I coming out right now. Jack Thompson, the number 19 seed, taking on the number 14 seed Drake Rhodes, former Iowa Hawkeye for South Dakota State. The winner of that one on mat number 4 is who Caliendo will wrestle tonight, assuming Mikey gets past former Hawkeye teammate Aiden Riggins. Other matches going on right now. Minto of Nebraska, a 9-1 lead on mat number 1 over Bianchi of Little Rock. That's Joseph Bianchi. Maddie Bianchi of Little Rock tied up at 1 in the second period with Ed Scott of NC State. Braden Scholes of Illinois, a 7-6 lead over Enrique Mangulia of Ryder. Mat number 5, Cam Steed of Missouri, a 5-4 lead over Caesar Alvin of Columbia. That's going to be a win for Steed. Mat number 6, Gunnar Flipowicz of Army, Will Miller of Appalachian State, still scoreless at the end of the first. Mat number 7, Julian Ramirez of Cornell, a 10-2 lead, actually a 10-2 win over Mack Church of Virginia Tech. And mat number 8, Sparks of Minnesota and Snipes of the Citadel. In the second period, no score. New match on mat number 7 will be Max Mayfield of Northwestern taking on Nico Ruiz of Arizona State. Patrick Kennedy in the hole on mat number 4. Minto of Nebraska does win. Well, the Hawks 2-2. Losses by Joey Cruz and Jakori Teemer. Wins by Drake Ayala and Kyle Parco. So far has gone how it is supposed to go based on seeds.
Yeah, but we were really hoping to get that one from Teemer. And actually, I, along with a lot of other people, were hoping for a big upset tonight as well. And having him knock off Shapiro of Cornell, the number 2 seed tonight. But I don't know if Teemer's got it in him to come all the way back and get on that award stand or not. I mean, it's hard when you're a 6th-year senior and he's banged up a little bit, and it could just be like, you know what, it's been a good run, and I think I've had it. Or it can be like, you know what, I'm going to finish this and do it right. I'm going to go out on top, the highest step I can on that platform. So I guess, you know, over time we'll see here how Jakori comes through this, because, I mean, you know that he's got the ability. He's so incredibly talented. He just, I mean, you got to give Lovett credit from Central Michigan. He got in deep on a couple of shots and was able to finish. We were not able to.
Drake Rhodes, 2 takedowns, leads 6-2 right now on mat number 4. Takedown and near falls down on mat number 6, about 97. There's the fall. That is Miller of Appalachian State, I believe. That'll bring Mikey Caliendo out. Caliendo taking on former Hawkeye teammate Aiden Riggins. 11-17 record this year. 4th at the Big 12 tournament. Actually was up at 174 to start the year and lost to Patrick Kennedy 19-4.
Boy, has Caliendo looked good, you know, and he just wrestles like, he wrestles the entire period. He wrestles the entire match, you know. He doesn't let any time go to waste. Just perpetual motion and fun to watch. He can score from so many different areas.
Jack Thompson, a late takedown at the end of the first, makes it a 6-5 lead now for Drake Rhodes. Terrell Bearclaw, Utah Valley on mat number 2, just getting ready to get started. Former Penn State Nittany Lion, transferred out west. He's the number 4 seed at 165. That could be an interesting matchup, him and Messenbrink.
Who's that?
Bear Claw.
Oh, yeah.
Number 4 seed that was at Penn State.
Former teammates. Bear Claw wrestling right now?
He's just getting ready to start on mat 2. Running the sanitizers across the mats before Caliendo gets started. Iowa State wearing their Ames singlets. Ames across the front with the silver bars on the back. Rhodes on mat number 4 gets an escape, and then Thompson gets a takedown. So it's 8-7 with a minute to go in the second period. Thompson leads. Underway here on mat number 6 for Caliendo and Riggins. Caliendo tries to hit that duck, gets stopped, re-penetrates, and gets across for the takedown.
See, that's
exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, he's just perpetual motion. He doesn't let anything really slow him down. He gets stopped on something, he goes right into something else. But, one thing sets up something else. I mean, that's just how you have to wrestle, and he's so good about it. He has really, really improved a lot throughout this season.
Trying to find a wrist or an arm. Nothing there. Riggins to his feet. We pick him up, put him back down. He bounces right back up into a tripod. Now we drive him forward. Seeing if we can get that 2-on-1 trapped underneath. Cannot. Now he's going to that 3/4 Nelson. Not there. Coming around on the side. Now just going to let him out for the escape. 47 seconds built towards riding time. 3-1 is the lead for Caliendo. A minute gone by in this first period. Shot by Riggins. We keep the leg back into a front headlock. Get that left elbow trap. Trying to work out of it. Just like we saw at the Big Ten's, Mark. That's a spot where he's going to have to get better.
To finish on Messenbrink.
Changed levels, not there. Shot by Riggins, gets to our leg. We're able to hip into him, though. Break that grip. Bearclaw's got a cradle locked in. Thompson a 9-8 lead on mat number 4.
Yeah, Thompson's battled back against Rhodes and taken the lead on him. He was down. What was it, 6-1 at once?
6-1 at one point, yeah. Caliendo tries another duck, can't get it. Hits a nice slide by from their knees around behind, and now picks him up and down for the 3.
I got a feeling the longer this match goes on, the more and more he's just going to continue to just keep opening up and putting a lot of points on the board. 45 seconds to go here in the first period. He already has his riding time.
There's another takedown for Thompson. Gives him a 12-8 lead with a minute to go. Caliendo levering the triceps with the top of his head. Riggins to his feet, though. Caliendo trying to pick him up to put him back down. Cannot, so there's the escape with 24 seconds left. 6-2 in the first period. Caliendo 120 of riding time. These two never wrestled in a live competition. I'm sure they wrestled in the room.
Riggins just hit a shot on Caliendo, though. Got down to his ankle. Caliendo got caught flat-footed as the first period expires right there. So Caliendo takes a 6-2 lead going into the second period. He's got 121 riding time. Jack Thompson of UNI still leading Drake Rhodes of South Dakota State 12-8, and that's going to do it. So Caliendo, providing he wins this match, will be wrestling Jack Thompson of UNI next match. So we'll have 2 matchups head-to-head with Northern Iowa.
Caliendo goes down to begin the second period. Caution on Riggins. They get reset. Riggins goes into that claw ride. Caliendo to a sit-out. To his feet, trying to get that hand control. Sags the hip, scoots away, and gets the escape. 7-2 Caliendo. 1:45 to go, second period. Another attempt by Caliendo. Riggins stops it, and then Riggins on a reshot right there. Gets in, head to the inside. Trying to switch off to the other side. Caliendo keeping the hips back, though, and breaks that grip. Underhook still by Riggins. Both guys just leaning on each other. Approaching a minute to go, second period.
Come on, keep building here, Caliendo. There's a shot from a ways away, but he follows through and is able to get that three-point takedown, so that makes it 10-2. Again, he already has his riding time, so we got 43 seconds to go. What do you do here? Do you cut him and get another one, or do we continue to ride for nothing because we've already got a riding time, or do we try to get a turn here on top?
Seems like he's been trying. He just hasn't been able to break him down and get that control on the arms.
He's going to ride him out the rest of this period. And the rides, I say that, I thought he was going to let him go, but he's going to pick him up, put him down. I think he wanted to let him go, and I think he looked at the time. There's only 20 seconds. Like, I better ride him out.
And he is able to get back to the leg, get up to their feet, and does get the ride out. So 10-2 as we go to the third. 1:59 of riding time for Caliendo. Riggins will start down.
Now what do? You try to ride more. You already got 2 minutes riding time, or do we go for a tech fall here?
Cut him. Go for the tech fall.
I mean, go feet to back, something. I mean, we've ridden him for 2 minutes, haven't even come close to getting a near fall.
Starts on the left side, works around to the right side as Riggins up to his feet. Now we just let him out for the escape. That'll make it 10-3, 11-3 with the riding time.
All right, but now we got to go get to work, Steven. Let's get to work here.
Both guys just hanging out. Now Riggins comes across, gets his hand up onto the collar. Takes a high crotch attempt. Trying to...
See, we should not be letting him in on our legs like this, Steven. That's twice now. Caliendo's not looking as good as he's looked. Not moving his feet. He's let Riggins in on his legs twice now, deep.
Riggins stepped all the way across, trying to throw that leg in. We've got that wizard thrown in tight. Caliendo trying to get that leg out. There he's able to get back out front, trying to square up. Now Riggins gets him draped up over the back. Trying to dump us down. We get our hips back, break the grip, into a front headlock with 45 seconds to go.
We've got our major right now with the riding time, but I was greedy and wanted a lot more. We only needed a couple of takedowns.
Tries hitting a duck there. .30 seconds left. Really just kind of slowed down this offense in this third period.
Well, even honestly, the second period. Now Riggins gets in our legs again. We sprawled that time. We got him back, but we've literally just thrown the towel in, just taken an easy Sunday afternoon cruise for a major decision. We could have definitely had some more, but hey, it's a win and it's a bonus point.
11-3 the final score.
So Caliendo's going to wrestle UNI's Jack Thompson tonight.
Patrick Kennedy is on deck on mat number 4. So we will step out and be back with more from Philadelphia right after this. You're listening to Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Hawk fans, stop in and visit the newly renovated guest rooms at Hyatt Regency Coralville Hotel and Conference Center, located in the heart of Iowa River Landing. Stay within walking distance of Extreme Arena, home of the Hawkeye volleyball team, as well as great restaurants, shopping, and scenic walking trails along the Iowa River. Hyatt Regency Coralville is also the home of Jan McCaffrey. Come together at Hyatt Regency Coralville, where everything you need is right here.
This is Jordan Sekefetz here for my dad Brian and his True Blue Crew at Dodge Street Tire. If you're wrestling with your car or truck, let their crew take care of you and your family with honest and quality award-winning service. For over 30 good years, Dodge Street Tire have been champions for Hawkeye fans everywhere, pinning down prices and problems for their neighbors. Don't let your vehicle's tires and troubles keep you from achieving your goals. Dodge Street Tire at the corner of Dodge and Church Street.
Hey there, sports fans. Hungry for a legendary experience? Look no further than Bumps Restaurants, proudly named after the legendary Bump Elliott. Nestled right at the Finkbine Golf Course on Melrose Avenue, Bumps is your go-to spot for mouth-watering meals. Present your ticket from today's game at Bumps and get a buy one appetizer, get the second appetizer free deal. Offer good through the next home game. See you soon off Melrose Avenue at the Finkbine Golf Course. Bumps Restaurant, a legendary place with legendary food.
You might think Iowa grows corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. Corn can even fuel your drive to watch the Hawkeyes play when you choose Unleaded 88. It's a fuel that's cheaper, cleaner, and greener. Plus, it's homegrown, making Unleaded 88 the clear choice at the pump and totally worth the hype. So as you head to cheer on the Hawkeyes this season, don't just fuel up. Pump it up with Unleaded 88. Find Unleaded 88 at a station near you. Go to iowacorn.org/88.
Welcome back to Philadelphia, Wells Fargo Center. 2025 NCAA Wrestling Championships. 18-1 Tech fall over there for Hamady, I believe, of Oklahoma State. It's like track has bogged down again, so look down here. We've got a review on mat number 1. No, they're waiting to get things finalized because Cade DeVos just wins there on mat 1. Mat number 2, I think they're waiting to get things started as bout number 98, Bearclaw, got the win by Tech fall. Mat number 3 was Hamady's Tech fall. Mat number 4, Pinto of Nebraska. In bout 110, the number 8 seed taking on Dalton Harkins of Army. Pinto leads that one 4-2 in the third period. Or, excuse me, 5-1. No, that's Harkins leads Pinto 5-1, excuse me. Dalton Harkins of Army, a 5-1 lead plus riding time against Lenny Pinto.
108. Pinto's
match 110.
110. The 8 seed versus 25.
Carson Harchla tied up at 1 in the third period on mat number 5. He's the 9 seed against Lenny Wolak of Virginia Tech. Mat number 6, you've got top seed Keegan O'Toole of Missouri. And he's taking on Wilson of Ryder, I believe. So Wilson got pulled into the tournament as an alternate after the number 29 seed Tyler Brennan determined that he was not eligible to compete in the postseason. Gets a win, but now he's taking on the number 1 guy in the country. Stanford with a major decision on mat number 8. That is Lorenzo Norman.
Oh, Karslov, Ohio State just got taken down.
That's against Lenny Wolak, the number 24 seed.
That's in the third period. Wow.
So the 8 and the 9 seed on the cusp of losing.
Wow.
Mat number 7, tied up with a minute to go. That's bout number 112. That's Miles Tackett of Bucknell and Josh Agunsanya of North Carolina. Patrick Kennedy on deck on mat number 4.
Pinto's going to lose. Pinto, Nebraska. The 8 seed loses to Harkins, the 25 seed.
Did Smith lose earlier too, or who else did they lose earlier? No, Smith won. Van D got beat. Harchla is going to lose as well.
Wow.
So how about that? You got the 8 and the 9 are going to wrestle each other tonight to stay alive in the tournament.
Jeez. Wow. That's why we come and you wrestle them right there. Comes Levi Haynes out here, about 122 for Penn State. He's wrestling Branson John of Maryland. There has been, I tell you what, this first round every day, because, you know, it's just sometimes people are not ready to go. All right, Patrick Kennedy on the mat. Let's go, Patrick. Patrick Kennedy is on the bottom half of the bracket. Both Karchla and Pinto are in that top half. Patrick Kennedy, the 11 seed coming in.
Patrick against Nick Incontrera got beat by major decision last year when we wrestled out here in the dual meet. Incontrera, 22-6 record on the year. Levi Haynes out on mat number 6. There's a shot by Incontrera against Patrick. Kennedy able to get his legs back, though. Incontrera comes up with an underhook. Patrick clears out of that. Snap by Patrick. Doesn't follow through, though.
Come on, Patrick. Use your hands. Snap. Heavy hands. Moving your feet. Come on, kid.
Working that left-handed collar. Inside position.
Levi Haynes getting the cradle locked up over there.
There's Patrick. Snaps into a snatch attempt. He's got the leg.
He's got to elevate it.
Trying to jump him down for 3.
Nice job, Patrick.
Again, he wrestled in that short offense situation. And Contreras to a sit-out. We try to suck him back. Now he stands up to his feet. Hand control and escape. Minute to go, first period. Patrick leads by a score of 3-1. Haynes does get the fall over Branson John of Maryland.
Both Kasich and Levi Haynes have both gotten pins with cradles.
There's a shot by Incontrera. Patrick trying to hip into him, breaks the grip. Incontrera still trying to elevate, comes up with that underhook on the leg. We try to circle back around, slide out of bounds, head back to the center with 32 seconds remaining. Gaitan coming out on mat 7. Bachman on mat 6 for Iowa State. Patrick in on a shot.
On 8.
Yes, that is Sima, the number 19 seed against Singleton of NC State. Kennedy got to the leg right there, but he's extended out. And Contreras locked through our crotch. We're trying to get our feet under us to try to elevate. Referee going to let this go and just have the period come to an end. Kennedy takes a 3-1 lead into the second. Now we've got blood time for Patrick. As the official wireless partner of the Iowa Hawkeyes, U.S. Cellular reminds you that on game days, your hands are for cheering, not texting, because game days are built for the Hawkeyes. U.S. Cellular, built for us.
What's going on over there on mat 3? Do you have any idea? 3 seconds to go. Patrick has the winner of that one, provided Patrick wins. I don't even know who's who over there. 118, that's Drexel. So that's Drexel. That's the kid sitting down on the ground.
Yeah.
The blue.
And then Casilla of Binghamton in the grayish green. And Contreras starts down to begin the second period. Kennedy staying behind the arms, and Contreras sitting back into him. Up to his feet. Patrick around the waist, trying to pick him up. Unable to, gives the escape. 29 seconds towards riding time. Patrick leads by a score of 3-2.
All right, let's go, Patrick. Get another one.
Across with that tight collar tie, underhook on the right side. And Contreras snaps to clear out. Patrick snaps him right into our legs. Able to get his hips back, throws in that whizzer. Trying to square back up with him, and Contreras trying to step over. We get back out front, and Contreras trying that underhook, not there. Pulls it out. Minute to go, second period. 3-2 is the lead for Patrick. Shot by Contreras. We tap the head, and he drops right underneath of it, gets down to our ankle. Trying to hip into him.
Did a good job cutting the corner right there, but let's see if we can hip into him like you said. Score and finish this off of Contreras' shot.
Now both guys just hanging on for the stalemate. 24 seconds remains.
Well, that's twice he's gotten to our legs in this period, Stephen. Deep. We got to, come on, Patrick, get your hands going. Move your feet. And start pulling the trigger. He's got to set something up here, Steven. We just keep going to that head and kind of hanging out and getting our underhook and hanging out, but we're really not improving our positions off of that hand fighting and trying to actually look for an offensive attack.
Patrick's going to go underneath Contreras in the third with a 3-2 lead. He is. He's got 29 seconds built towards his riding time. Sima of UNI trailing 4-1 in the third period. Patrick into a sit out, and Contreras drops down to an ankle. Now Patrick to his feet. Trying to clear those hands, and Contreras looking to drop between the legs. Cannot. Dives in on the leg. Patrick.
Get your leg back further. You got to go further.
Still hasn't got the escape yet.
Come on, Patrick. He's going to have to let go or give up a stall call here in Contreras, and he's going to give up the stall call. So Patrick goes back down.
Penn coach is not happy with that, but because he thought that they were out.
They weren't out, though. He didn't totally release them there.
A minute 35 to go now. Strachey out on mat number 2 now. And there's a quick escape for Patrick, and Contreras just letting him out. So 4-2 with a minute and a half to go in regulation. Patrick with the lead. Snaps, tries to get to that ankle. Reshot attempt by Incontrera. We keep our legs back.
We need another takedown here. Oh, dang it. We're not moving our feet, and Incontrera gets us deep again. We're draped over the back of him.
He kind of got us coming in and then just dropped in as our pressure was coming across. We're hanging on to his ankle. He's trying to step back over top of us.
Come on,
Stalemate
Patrick.
It.
Come on. Get to his legs, Patrick. Move your feet.
Big
He
snap.
slipped. Wait, literally slipped right there on the mat. Come on, Patrick. Don't be on defensive mode here.
45 seconds.
Control. Move your hands at least. Come on, Patrick. This
Snap.
is not Patrick.
There's a stall call
Kennedy
on Patrick.
wrestling.
Reattempt there by Incontrera. We throw that whizzer in. Square back up. Tries to throw a headlock on us. Patrick throws the underhook in. Almost flat-footed again. We sprawl back into that front headlock. Over on the edge, he's trying to circle. Drops in on a shot again. Tries to drive over. We throw that whizzer in. Patrick trying to circle back in. They go out of bounds with 15 seconds to go.
What the heck, Patrick?
Gaitan gets a major decision for Iowa State over the number 10 seed. So Gaitan, the number 23 seed. Another shot there by Incontrera. Tries to duck underneath of us. Patrick with a front headlock is going to hang on, and Patrick Kennedy will move on with a 4-2 win.
That is ugly, ugly, ugly win for Patrick. It's a win, but, man, that was not Patrick Kennedy wrestling. I don't know what happened there, but glad he snuck out of that with that victory and figured it out. Looks like he got jacked right above the eyeball. His eyes almost swollen shut. That might have something to do with letting the guy in on his leg. Couldn't see out of that eye very good. Looks like swollen shut, probably a headbutt to the eye. Surprised he didn't get cut. And it looks like mat number 3.
Looks like it is going to be Casella.
The 6th seed is going to win that one, but not very impressively either, 3-1. So very winnable match for us, but we're going to have to wrestle a lot better than that. Holy smokes.
Gabe Arnold in the hole on mat number 8. Actually on deck on mat number 8 now. So we'll step out, take a timeout. We'll be back with more from Philly after this. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Hello, Iowa. Here's a promise. Wherever you are in this great state, University of Iowa Healthcare is here for you, even if you never walk through our doors. Educating, caring, leading research, sharing our expertise with all. Because we believe that UI Healthcare is here to make all of Iowa better. UI Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. Visit uihealthcare.org.
Our mission at Oak Knoll is to provide exceptional retirement living and health services through Life Care. I'm Steve Rowe, CEO. We are a not-for-profit life plan community and have served the Iowa City area for 58 years. Oak Knoll is located near the University of Iowa hospitals and clinics, Kinnick Stadium, Carver Hawkeye Arena, Hancher Auditorium, and downtown Iowa City. Visit our website at oakknoll.com to learn more. We are a proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Go Hawks!
Hey Hawkeye fans, this is Monica from Monica's. Randy always told Chef Sal and me that family comes first. So I'm here with my son to invite you to stop by before or after your favorite university event. We are proud of our Hawkeye coworkers, including Sal's daughter, Miss Sarah, and hope you know that if you are headed to Carver or Hancher, our awesome food, full bar, and Monica's family await. We hope to see you soon. And what do you say, Meyer?
Go Hawks! This is Jordan Sekafetz here for my dad Brian and his True Blue crew at Dodge Street Tire. If you're wrestling with your car or truck, let their crew take care of you and your family with honest and quality award-winning service. For over 30 good years, Dodge Street Tire have been champions for Hawkeye fans everywhere, pinning down prices and problems for their neighbors. Don't let your vehicle's tires and troubles keep you from achieving your goals. Dodge Street Tire at the corner of Dodge and Church Street.
If you see a traffic tie-up and you can pass along the details safely, give us a call on the Cornell Mutual Traffic Tip Line, 319-423-6868, sponsored by First Maxfield Mutual Insurance.
Syntex Remodeling Group, your local exclusive Kohler shower and walk-in tub dealer, won the 2022 Better Business Bureau Torch Award for Excellence. Call 855-ZINTEX1 and mention this ad for $1,750 off or no interest for 18 months.
Buy now, save now at Menards. You need reliable and energy-efficient appliances to conquer the day. Menards is your one-stop shop with the largest in-stock appliance selection ready to take home today. Check out our top appliance brands including KitchenAid, Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and Criterion. Save big money on Whirlpool appliances at Menards. Plus, check out our weekly flyer on Menards.com for all the great deals happening now.
Save big money at Menards.
You're listening to Iowa Hawkeye Sports Radio on AM 800 KXIC and the Iowa Sports Radio Network.
Welcome back to Philadelphia.
Man, Allred's getting beat 10-1 at the end of the first period.
Holy cow. Who's he wrestling?
128. He is wrestling the 21 seed Malaki Duvail of GM George Mason.
Wow. Allred, the number 12 seed at 184. Feels like track is still kind of hiccuping, and you've seen several matches where, like Matt number 3, the match got done, and now it's like they're taking a while to get everything reset. So slowing things down just a little bit here in the arena. Hey, did you get your jumping jacks for Caliendo?
No, I didn't. Did you?
I did.
I did not. How many we got?
50 of them.
All right, go knock them out.
Okay. Bachman of Iowa State gets taken down to his back on mat number 6. And then just got pinned. So Bachman, the number 13 seed, loses to Nick Fine of Columbia. Gabe Arnold is waiting on deck on 8. That one still hasn't got started. That's Reese Heller of Pittsburgh against Devin Hendricks of Bellarmine. Said I think track a little slowed up. Hawkeye fans, today we're talking about a little different black and gold than what you might think. Get your all-new Pac-Man scratch tickets today from the Iowa Lottery. It's available at your favorite Iowa Lottery retailer. And that's not all. With the Pac-Man Second Chance promotion, you could be Waka Waka winning $15,000 or even $25,000, plus your very own Pac-Man arcade. Enter today and find details at ialottery.com. Smith of Maryland just getting underway on mat number 3.
They must have had that score right now wrong before. Now it's 3-0, 7-0, 7-1. I don't know. They're messing with that score over there. So Allred is not trailing.
Well, no, it's because they went back to the first period accidentally, I think. So
now it says 10-1.
Score and time, and not a great time for track to have some technical issues, to say the least. Carter Strachey, 9-0 lead as he goes to the third period. He's taking on Caden Rogers of Lehigh. Team standings right now, the Hawkeyes sitting in 12th with 5.5 points. 1.5 point behind Illinois, who is in 6th. Penn State has 17, Okie State 10, Cornell with 9. Nebraska 8.5, UNI and Penn with 8.
Iowa with not a whole lot of bonus points. We got 2 matches. We got bonus points.
2 of them, yeah. 2 bonus, 1 decision, and 2 losses. Let's see. Let's jump in another quick timeout as we await Gabe Arnold on deck on mat number 8. Back with more right after this. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Hey Hawk fans, ready to elevate your game day experience? Introducing Daydreamer Cannabis-infused beverages. Made locally in North Liberty, Iowa, Daydreamer is your all-natural, low-calorie lifestyle beverage made with real fruit. It's light, healthy, and alcohol-free. Just what you need to keep you relaxed when the game heats up. So grab yourself a Daydreamer. Sip local and dream big. As always, enjoy responsibly. Visit us online at enjoydaydreamer.com.
Whether you're traveling for business, pleasure, sports, or with one of our guided tours, our team of travel experts at Travel Leaders Destinations Unlimited will ensure you have a memorable, worry-free experience. Let our professional travel advisors with extensive travel experience and destination knowledge handle your every travel need. Family-owned and operated, Travel Leaders Destinations Unlimited has been serving the Hawkeye community for many years, receiving the Agency of Choice Award several times. Make your travels easy with Travel Leaders Destinations Unlimited at duagency.com. Hawk fans, stop in and visit the newly renovated guest rooms at Hyatt Regency Coralville Hotel and Conference Center, located in the heart of Iowa River Landing. Stay within walking distance of Extreme Arena, home of the Hawkeye volleyball team, as well as great restaurants, shopping, and scenic walking trails along the Iowa River. Hyatt Regency Coralville is also the home of Hawk Talk with Jan Jensen and Fran McCaffrey. Come together at Hyatt Regency Coralville, where everything you need is right here.
Hear that? That's the Iowa Lottery powering up the new Pac-Man scratch ticket, where you could chomp your way to $50K in instant cash prizes. Even if you don't score big in your first round, you still get an extra life. Because you can enter non-winning tickets in the VIP club for a chance to win a Pac-Man arcade package, plus your share of $325,000 in cash prizes. That's a lot of Waka Waka winning. Woo-hoo! Pac-Man is registered and copyrighted by Bandai Namco Entertainment Inc. Entrancy rules at iLottery.com/VIP.
Back in Philadelphia, the opening round of the 2025 NCAA Wrestling Championships. Gabe Arnold, I believe, is waiting on deck on mat number 8. Track Wrestling has 4 matches showing right now, 4 blank mats. Looks like they get things squared away over there on mat number 7. Silas Allred of Nebraska trailing 10-5, now 11-5 as he intentionally releases his opponent from George Mason. George Mason does have riding time. That was a 10-0 lead in the first period, or 10-1 lead I think it was. Allred, though, has come back, made it 11-5 now. Mat number 8, where Arnold waits on deck, is scoreless in the second period. Now Allred gets a takedown, but no near falls. Makes it 11-8. Oh, sorry.
What a comeback for Allred. That's only the second period, too. I'm sure he'll get this one then. He's come that far. Let's see here.
Another matches going on. Mat number 1, they're still waiting to get that previous match. That's about 121 ahead of it. Gavin Sachs and Luca Augustine. Mat number 2, same thing. They're waiting to get things going. Mat number 3, they're waiting to get things going. Mat number 4, about 124. Shane Cartagena-Walsh of Rutgers, a 7-1 lead over Gavin Kane of North Carolina. Mat number 5, about 127. Bennett Berge of South Dakota State, leading 7-2 against Dennis Robin of West Virginia. Mat number 6, about 134. Chris Foka of Cornell, Ross McFarland of Hofstra. Foka leads that one by a score of 4-3. That is who Gabe Arnold will have as the winner of that one, assuming Gabe wins his matchup.
What Matt's at?
Mat 6. Allred gets a takedown. He leads 14-13 with a minute to go in the match. And he's running an armbar.
Yeah, he is.
Of Cornell.
Man, he's looking for a fall in.
To throw him there, yeah. Get underway over on mat number 3, about 132. That is DJ Parker of Oklahoma against Eddie Nietenbach of Wyoming. Allred gets the fall.
Wow, what a turnaround for Allred. Holy smokes, down 10-0.
That's why you wrestle 7 minutes. I think Cartagena-Walsh of Rutgers wins. So he'll take on Starachi tonight in the second round.
Dustin Plott of Hokie State up on mat number 2. He takes a 3-0 lead.
Still nothing updated on track, so. Gabe Arnold on deck on mat number 8. Right now that's a 2-0 lead for Pitt. Reese Heller has a 1-0 lead, plus he has 2 minutes of riding time. So he's going to win that one. That's going to bring out Gabe Arnold. NCAA debut, taking on Donnell DJ Washington, a grad student, 14-8 record, finished 7th at the Big Tens. Technically, in the record books, Gabe beat him at Big Tens in the consolation quarterfinals by injury default. Washington and Michael Kimmerer are the only two guys that can say they've beaten Carter Starachi in his time at Penn State.
What's that? Oh, Washington?
Washington beat Carter Starachi when they were freshmen. Long, lanky, athletic. See if Gabe can pick up the offense a little bit from where he was at Big Tens. Underway on mat number 8. Mat number 7 just getting started. I believe that's Fishback of NC State and Hale of Penn. Arnold continuing to hand fight down there and on a shot. Washington dives back over top though. Go to a stalemate. 2:11 to go in the first. Back to action on our feet.
This Washington is good. Very, very talented. A lot of these 6-year guys, you can just tell, though, a lot of them, they're kind of, it's hard to come back that 6th year. It's just another year, you know. They're just not as hungry, don't have the passion for the sport as much. But then you get a guy like Gabe Arnold who's young and fresh and I think could just be coming out like wildfire and just wanting to light it up. It'd be nice if they kept that match on that big screen right there for us.
Yeah.
This whole time.
Keckeisen coming out on mat number 5 against Hawks of Missouri. Minute to go, first period, no score with Arnold and Washington on mat 8. McAnally with a tech fall.
Man, he is good. Very impressive.
Arnold snaps into a front headlock, can't hang on to it. 30 seconds to go, first period. Shot by Gabe, gets a stall call against Washington. Gabe to the ankle, trying to elevate it up.
Come on, Gabe, finish this.
Washington reaching back, grabbing our wrist, trying to get down to our leg.
Trying to trip him up here. And this Washington is very long and lanky.
Gabe throws him down,
nice
though,
job.
and covers for 3.
Great job, Gabe. Way to finish that. Way to elevate the leg way high.
That'll give him a 3-0 lead as we go to the second period. Gabe's choice. He will start down. Just 10 seconds of riding time for Gabe. Gabe into a tripod, sits back into Washington. Washington drops to a leg. Gabe squaring up with him. Reaching back, grabbing the arm, trying to get that toe down to the mat. Washington elevates it up high, runs him back down to the mat, slide out of bounds, head back to the center. 13 seconds now in Washington's favor for riding time.
Keckeisen out on the map for you and I now. Mat number 6. This 184-pound class is a pretty tough class.
Yeah.
Especially in the Big Ten. 1-point escape for Gabe Arnold right there. Staying up with a hand control. Gives him a 4-0 lead.
Washington's up to 27 seconds built towards his riding time. Plot of Okie State does win. Minute to go now, second period for Gabe Arnold, leading 4-0. Washington with a shot from a ways away. It's into a reverse headlock. Gabe trying to clear that underhook out. Now comes back with a collar tie of his own on the left side. Washington swipes and gets Gabe reacting, sprawls back. Washington snaps, tries to throw Gabe by. Gabe throwing that overhook whizzer in right on the edge. They slide out of bounds, head back to the center. .23 on the clock, second period. Keckeisen gets the takedown. He leads 3-0. Edmund Ruth
down
gets
3-point
takedown, so he leads 4-0.
That was a quick takedown right at the buzzer of the end of the second period. That's a big 3 points for Edmund. All right, come on now, Gabe. We only got 5 seconds to go here in the second period. It's going to be Washington's choice.
Arnold leads 4-0. Go down. He gets set. Gabe covers. Cardenas looks like he's out over on mat number 1 for Michigan, the top seed at 197. Gabe capping that ankle. Driving in. Washington's reaching back.
You got to return him here or let him go. We're going to get a call for stalling.
Tries picking him up, gets him back down to his base. Riding time's ticking in Gabe's favor now. .1:15 to go in that match. Arnold leading 4-0. Washington up to his feet, trying to get that hand control. Gabe bumps him down. Washington rolls through, so we let him out for the escape.
4-1.
Minute to go, 31 seconds towards riding time.
Well, you know Washington's going to come at us here. It has to at some point. Gabe will probably just hang out and wait for him to come at us. Gabe has not been warned for stalling yet. Gabe right now with his butt in the center of the mat in the middle circle. It's an attack right there by Washington, but had nothing for Gabe there.
25 on the clock now.
Hawkeyes up 6-1 in the second period. Shot by Washington in on Gabe. Gabe sprawls back. Circles back into the center. Doing a good job controlling the mat. That
9 seconds left.
9 seconds as they go out of bounds. Come back to the center.
Misdirection attempt there by Washington. Tries jumping over Gabe. And Gabe Arnold is going to win and move on with a 4-1 decision. He will take on Chris Foca, the number 6 seed, from Cornell in the second round tonight.
Did you see if Bachman won or not? I think
no.
He
Bachman got beat big time. I think he got pinned. He was down like 14-1 at the time.
Yeah, he was the 13 versus the 20.
Yeah. We're going to take a timeout. We will be back with more of the opening day of the 2025 NCAA Wrestling Championships right after this. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Hawkeye fans, get ready for the game with Big Grove. As an official craft brewery of the Iowa Hawkeyes, we're excited to bring you the ultimate game-watching experience. Enjoy fan favorites like Easy Eddie and Citrus Surfer while cheering on the Hawks. Can't make it to Carver? Join us at any of our 4 Iowa locations in Iowa City, Cedar Rapids, Des Moines, and Solon, where you can get out of the cold and enjoy warm hospitality while watching the game. Big Grove Brewery, your official watch party headquarters of the Iowa Hawkeyes all season long. Go Hawks!
Hey Hawk fans, ready to elevate your game day experience? Introducing Daydreamer Cannabis Infused Beverages. Made locally in North Liberty, Iowa, Daydreamer is your all-natural, low-calorie lifestyle beverage made with real fruit. It's light, healthy, and alcohol-free. Just what you need to keep you relaxed when the game heats up. So grab yourself a Daydreamer. Sip local and dream big. As always, enjoy responsibly. Visit us online at enjoydaydreamer.com.
This is Jordan Sekafetz here for my dad Brian and his True Blue crew at Dodge Street Tire. If you're wrestling with your car or truck, let their crew take care of you and your family with honest and quality award-winning service. For over 30 good years, Dodge Street Tire have been champions for Hawkeye fans everywhere, pinning down prices and problems for their neighbors. Don't let your vehicle's tires and troubles keep you from achieving your goals. Dodge Street Tire, at the corner of Dodge and Church Street.
ZipRecruiter is the place. ZipRecruiter is the place for talented teachers, savvy software developers, and master mixologists. ZipRecruiter is the place where you meet all these people and more. That's because ZipRecruiter is the place for job seekers who are looking for new opportunities. In fact, ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day, so you can find the right candidates right away. It's no wonder that ZipRecruiter is the place for skilled skydiving instructors, accomplished airbrush artists, and proficient pediatricians. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter to hire, you're missing out. ZipRecruiter is the place that's so confident it can make your hiring easier that it lets you try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. So if you want the right candidates for all your roles, ZipRecruiter is the place to go. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Farming's hard. To feed the world, farmers have to work the land, brave the elements, and fight the battle against weeds. Weeds reduce crop yield, so prices go up and everybody gets less to eat. But 50 years ago, farmers got a new tool to fight weeds, glyphosate. It kills weeds while protecting the harvest. Time and again, it has been approved by the EPA and by leading regulatory bodies around the world. It helps enable practices that reduce erosion and keep soil healthy, which is good for the earth. Farming's hard, but it's a little easier with glyphosate. Learn more at go.bayer.com/glyphosate. Paid for by Bayer.
Number 1 on your car radio preset and the new and improved iHeartRadio app. This is AM 800 KXIC Iowa City. Free never sounded so good.
Final few weight classes of the 2025 opening round. Parker Keckeisen of UNI with a win by Tech Fall, so he moves on. Cardenas of Michigan wins. The top seed at 197. Well, track just updated and went back a match. So trying to keep track of everything going on. It looks like Zach Glazier making his way out on mat number 1. Glazier, the former Hawkeye, the number 14 seed, taking on the 19 seed Andy Smith of Virginia Tech. Mat number 2, 9-8 in the second period. The 16 seed Bates of Northwestern and the 17 seed Stimmett of Stanford. Bates leading that one 9-8. Mat number 3, about 145, the 13 seed Trey Munoz of Oregon State, leading 3-0 over the number 20 seed Camden McDaniel of Nebraska. Mat number 4, looks like we've got a review, about number 144, Stephen Little of Arkansas Little Rock and Levi Hopkins of Campbell. It's a 6-2 lead for Little. Mat number 5, second period, 4-0 is the lead. And that is Gabe Solers of Indiana against Zach Bronigal. Mat number 6, about 147, AJ Ferrari, his first match of the tournament. He's taking on Ian Bush of West Virginia. Mat number 7, about 142, the 8 seed Luke Serber of Oklahoma State, a 3-0 lead. He is taking on Patrick Brophy of the Citadel. And mat number 8, 12-4 in the first period right now is the lead for Wyoming, or Lehigh, excuse me, Michael Beard of Lehigh over Peyton Thomas of Navy. Team standings as of right now, Penn State 19.5, Okie State 12.5, Nebraska 11.5, UNI 10.5, Cornell 10, Illinois 8, tied with Penn, and then the Hawkeyes in 8th, tied with Ohio State with 7.5, half point ahead of Michigan.
Heard him call up Glazier. What mat's he on?
He's on 1.
Mr. Fast Twitch is on 6. He's up 3-0. Bronigal's getting beat 4-3. Come on, Bronigal. That was one of my last pick draft choices there.
Ferrari gets a takedown, so he leads 3-0. He said, my track just reset. It updated. Now it's got matches on everything, but it still has Gabe Arnold at the end of the first period. So
way behind.
Like, I can't even go to Matt assignments to see. I guess they got Velker announced on 7, so Buchanan should hopefully be getting announced soon. Looking for a place to spend your next lunch break? Come enjoy Watermill Kitchen and Bar's delicious weekday lunch specials featuring a pick 2 for $12. Select from refreshing salads, flavorful sandwiches, or comforting soups to build a healthy and quick lunch, all for a great deal. Check it out at Watermill Kitchen and Bar every weekday from 11 a.m. till 5 p.m. Also check out the Iowa Style Apparel retail store located on Edgewood Road Southwest in Cedar Rapids. Iowa Style Apparel offers the latest looks for a variety of local sports teams, including an expansive wrestling section. Check out the Iowa Style Apparel retail store on Edgewood Road Southwest in Cedar Rapids, or shop online at iowastyleapparel.com.
Mr. Fast Twitch takes a 3-0 lead going into the second period. That's A.J. Ferrari. Somebody down there is pinning the Oklahoma State guy at about 142.
That's Serber getting pinned.
Yeah, Serber, the 8 seed, getting pinned by Patrick Brophy of Citadel, the 25 seed. But Serber got off his back.
That'll make it 9-7 now. He's one of my guys, so.
Well, Bronigo's one of mine. I'm down 5-3 right there, too.
See, just because we're up here talking doesn't mean we know everything.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Glazier, a 1-0 lead. Glazier, the number 14 seed. If he wins, he would have a rematch with Ferrari.
Here comes Ben Keeter, mat number 8.
How did they get all the way to him and not have Buchanan out?
All right.
There we go. Mat number 8, Keeter and Herrera. True freshman for Iowa State out of California. After Younger Bastida threw in the towel on the season because of injury. Get a medical redshirt year and come back next year. Herrera's the guy.
Oh, my gosh. Bronigo just got a stall point, but it must have been like, I don't know how many on the Indiana guy. It was for 2 points that time.
Oh, jeez.
Now it's tied up 5-5.
But he's got riding time against him. Munoz of Oregon State wins.
Bronigo loses.
Keeter and Herrera on mat 8. Serber just takes a bad shot, almost gets taken down again. He's down 10-7.
And that guy from Citadel's in on his leg again. All right, Ben Keeter and Herrera. These guys have never wrestled before.
There's Keeter, double leg, cuts off to the single. Glazier gets taken down over on mat number 1. Keeter trying to climb up that leg.
Finish here, finish here, finish
Reaching
here.
across, drives it down
Good
and gets
job,
the 3.
Keeter. Nice elevation over there. See how he came up in the air with it? And you know, it's funny, I was talking to Matt Nelson this morning as we were sitting out there waiting for our vehicle, and there's Serber. He's going to gets taken down again. So Serber of Oklahoma State going to get beat, it looks like. But Matt Nelson, our video guy, was just asking me this morning, like, how does, you know, from a technical aspect, how does a guy like Keeter, who's undersized a little bit, how does he go about being, you know, getting more points or scoring takedowns? And it's like, well, one way is to hit angles and get the weight off you, but come up into the air with it. Come up to your feet with it and try to get an angle where you're not resting on your knees, and that's exactly how he finished that shot. Came up into the air with it, elevated, And then it takes away the hips of your opponent when they're a lot bigger and heavier than you. That was a big takedown right there for Ben Keeter. Ben Keeter had a great Big Ten championship tournament, finishing third. Got the number 5 seed coming into this tournament.
Got Herrera flattened out with 35 seconds to go. Zach Glazier down lose. 4-2. It looks like he's going to lose.
Serber loses. Here comes Barr of Penn State, which has a lot of concerns of how healthy he was after the Big Tens, but he looks like he's not wearing any. Glazier does lose. He's not wearing a knee brace or anything like that. Barr's not. Keeter doing a great job putting on a big ride throughout the rest of this period, so he's going to have himself about a minute and 25 seconds, minute 23 seconds of riding time.
Herrera defers his choice. Keeter's going to go down. Ferrari is going to win 8-1. Buchanan coming out over on mat number 1. So we'll have both guys going at the same time. Keeter to his feet. Trying to turn back in. Herrera picks him up. Puts him back down. Trying to drive that left arm. Buchanan on mat 1 will be taking on the number 31 seed Remy Cotton of Michigan State. Redshirt freshman, 12-12 record. Finished 10th at the Big Tens. Keeter's got his riding time down under a minute now as he's been unable to get out from underneath Herrera. Herrera with the leg in. Keeter trying to hit back into him a little bit. See if he can pop him off. Reaching up, grabbing an arm. Now he comes up over the head. Can't quite hang on to it, but he comes through the back door and gets the 2 reversal.
Man, he looks good.
He does that, Mark, in those positions where it's like he purposely slides his hips back to let the guy get his leg in, but he gets it in a spot where he's comfortable and then is able to turn it into his own offense. There's Cotton in on a shot right away on Buchanan. Steven gets the legs back, reshoots, drives through, and gets the 3.
Well, that got Steven moving his feet right away. Good job by Buchanan, who came off of a loss at the Big Ten to Cardenas of Michigan. His first loss of the year. And I know he was not happy. I actually talked to him in their team camp after the tournament before we left Northwestern that day, and he just was telling me how tight he felt the whole tournament, and it got worse and worse as the tournament went on. And at least he's aware of it, and he knows it, and he admits it. And so coming out here into this tournament, he's been here multiple times before and a lot of experience here, and he just has to come out and just be himself. Put points on the scoreboard. Comes out with a 3-point takedown right away. Now he's riding tough. So is Ben Keeter still riding. Ben's got his riding time up over that minute mark again. He's at 1:15 to building.
20 seconds left in the second period for Keeter, leading 5-0. 1 minute gone by in the first period. Buchanan leading 3-0. Keeter gets called for stalling, riding parallel on the top. So each guy has been called for stalling now in that match. Roll through attempt by Herrera. Keeter lets go, gets back in on the leg, cuts off to a double leg attempt. Gets back up over the hips and drives him back down. We'll finish the ride out of that second period. Ben leads 5-0 as we go to the third. Herrera's choice. He's going to go neutral. Buchanan goes optional start after he gets his riding time up over a minute. So that'll make it 3-1. Buchanan leads on mat 1. Keeter leads 5-0 with riding time on mat number 8. There's a bad shot by Cotton, and Buchanan just stuffs him flat and gets around for the easy go behind 3. So Buchanan out 6-1 with a minute to go in the first. Trying to set up some sort of a turn right on the edge of the mat. Got it, but can't get it all the way, and they actually stop it from being all the way out of bounds.
Another takedown for Keeter here. That gives us a major decision. So, we got 118 in this match. Be nice if we got after the offense. It got a takedown. It got an extra point. Those are the points that we keep talking about. I mean, look how tight that team race is right now.
Cannon coming out front to intentionally release, looking to see if he could set something up. Couldn't, and then gets another quick snap, go behind, drive through for 3 more. Trying to keep an arm Turk in there. He's got that leg bent down underneath, trying to reach up, go cross face. Leading 9-2 with 30 seconds left in the first. 35 seconds to go in the match. Keeter hanging on to a 5-0 lead with riding time. Yeah, just that sense of urgency to understand what's at stake team-wise.
It's just nothing. I mean, we're just going to take that 5-6-0 win and just go on to the next round. But
takes a shot from a ways away.
But he looked good, looked solid. Just a lot of time ticked off the clock that we could have used to our advantage a little bit more.
There's Buchanan trying to set up a tilt over there as Keeter does win 6-0. Buchanan, no near falls yet. Period comes to an end, so he's got a 9-2 lead as we go to period number 2. Buchanan's choice, he'll start down.
Who's Keeter going to have?
Feldman, probably, of Ohio State. Or Jacob Bullock of Indiana. I don't think that match is out yet. There's Buchanan, starts down, gets up to his feet, gets the escape.
Buchanan's getting us some bonus, though.
Leads 10-2 with over 2 minutes of riding time. Wrestling in the neutral position, second period. Nice deep double leg right there by Cotton.
Oh, my goodness.
Takes us to his back.
Yeah, Buchanan was on his back for a second there.
Almost like he was trying to catch him to throw him, but instead he gives up 3 and 2. So now it's 10-7.
Jeez.
Here comes Feldman and Bullock over on mat number 8. Barr with another takedown. He leads 8-1, and we've got injury time over there against Barr. Cannon back to his feet, out for the escape. So that'll make it 11-7 with a minute to go in the second period. Shot from a ways away by Cotton. Steven just looked a little flat-footed again. Able to reach back, grab the leg, and now break the grip and see if he can get that go behind. As quick as he was looking in that first period, he's just looking equally as slow here in the second, Mark.
Gable Stevenson out on the mat right there. You know, he was out.
He's taking on Filopovich of Purdue.
Volker of UNI wrestling down there on mat number 7. He's losing right now by a score of 3-1. That's in the second period. There's Feldman right here. He's on the same mat, mat 8 that Keeter just finished on. Barr of Penn State leading that one 9-1.
Another shot by Cotton against Buchanan. Final seconds tick away, second period. He's going to fight this off. It'll be 11-7 as we go to the third. Hawkeye Wrestling brought to you by Hy-Vee, the official grocery partner of Hawkeyes Wrestling. Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. Cotton starts down to begin the third. Buchanan leads 11-7, plus he has riding time. See if he can get a turn set up here. Get back to his feet. Stevenson, another takedown, and he's about ready to get some near falls with it as well, and gets the fall. There's the escape for Cotton, so that'll make it 11-8. Riding time is secured. Cotton, another shot. Reshot there by Buchanan. Cuts across. He's got that arm cut across. No takedown yet. There's still no three. Now there's the three for Buchanan. Now he's trying to split the middle and get some near falls. 15-8 with the riding time. See what he does here, if he wants to ride or if he wants to. Ooh, Salazar gets reversed to his back.
That's tight, too.
There's the fall for Ohio State.
Wow, 152.
That's the 23 seed Shoemate.
Wow.
45 seconds left over there for Buchanan. Needs a takedown to get the major. Nice double leg.
There you go.
Steps over.
Good job, Buchanan. Now working the Turk
three
here.
Takedown.
Working the Turk. Could get more.
17-9, 18-9 with the righty
he's
time.
Get more. No, maybe not.
30 seconds left.
Yeah.
Got a one count.
You and I go ahead. You, as in Stephen Grace, and myself go head-to-head tonight at 197.
Oh, yeah. And the wrestlebacks?
Yeah, it sucks.
Ugh.
Sucks for me, probably.
There's near falls for Buchanan, and that's going to solidify things. 4 count makes it 21. Riding time point, 22-9. Buchanan with the major decision.
And he's going to wrestle Novak of Wyoming, his former school. One of his former schools.
We're going to step out, take a quick break. We'll be back with more. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
This is Jordan Sekafetz here for my dad Brian and his true blue crew at Dodge Street Tire. If you're wrestling with your car or truck, let their crew take care of you and your family with honest and quality award-winning service. For over 30 good years, Dodge Street Tire have been champions for Hawkeye fans everywhere, pinning down prices and problems for their neighbors. Don't let your vehicle's tires and troubles keep you from achieving your goals. Dodge Street Tire at the corner of Dodge and Church Street.
Hey there, sports fans. Hungry for a legendary experience? Look no further than Bumps Restaurants, proudly named after the legendary Bump Elliott. Nestled right at the Finkbine Golf Course on Melrose Avenue, Bumps is your go-to spot for mouth-watering meals. Present your ticket from today's game at Bumps and get a buy one appetizer, get the second appetizer free deal. Offer good through the next home game. See you soon off Melrose Avenue at the Finkbine Golf Course. Bumps Restaurant, a legendary place with legendary food. Hawk fans, stop in and visit the newly renovated guest rooms at Hyatt Regency Coralville Hotel and Conference Center, located in the heart of Iowa River Landing. Stay within walking distance of Extreme Arena, home of the Hawkeye volleyball team, as well as great restaurants, shopping, and scenic walking trails along the Iowa River. Hyatt Regency Coralville is also the home of Hawk Talk with Jan Jensen and Fran McCaffrey. Come together at Hyatt Regency Coralville, where everything you need is right here.
You might think Iowa grows corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. Corn can even fuel your drive to watch the Hawkeyes play when you choose Unleaded 88. It's a fuel that's cheaper, cleaner, and greener. Plus, it's homegrown, making Unleaded 88 the clear choice at the pump and totally worth the hype. So as you head to cheer on the Hawkeyes this season, don't just fuel up. Pump it up with Unleaded 88. Find Unleaded 88 at a station near you. Go to iowacorn.org/88.
Hello, Iowa. Here's a promise. Wherever you are in this great state, University of Iowa Healthcare is here for you, even if you never walk through our doors. Educating, caring, leading research, sharing our expertise with all. Because we believe that UI Healthcare is here to make all of Iowa better. UI Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. Visit uihealthcare.org.
Altor for Rents is the Hawkeyes' top pick for full-service equipment rental. From tip-off to the final buzzer, Altor for Rents has you covered. Rent or buy game-changing equipment from trusted brands like Caterpillar, Husqvarna, Wacker, Skyjack, JLG, Solaire, and Magni. Take your projects to the hoop with flexible options and the latest equipment and tech. Let's get to work. Rent with confidence and a team that's always courtside. Call Altor for rents at 866-DEMO-CAT today.
The Iowa Heartlanders are back at home March 21st through the 23rd at Extreme Arena.
He scores! His first hat trick!
Luck of the Landers nights on March 21st with a Beer Stein ticket package and themed photo opportunities.
Wow, he sucks him on the ice with his jersey over his head!
On Decades Night, we're celebrating the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. Each period will be a different decade with more photo opportunities on the concourse. Can't wait to see you out at Extreme Arena for a family-friendly time.
If you see a traffic tie-up and you can pass along the details safely, give us a call on the Cornell Mutual Traffic Tip Line, 319-423-6868, sponsored by First Maxfield Mutual Insurance.
This is Jordan Sekefetz here for my dad Brian and his True Blue crew at Dodge Street Tire. If you're wrestling with your car or truck, let their crew take care of you and your family with honest and quality award-winning service. For over 30 good years, Dodge Street Tire have been champions for Hawkeye fans everywhere, pinning down prices and problems for their neighbors. Don't let your vehicle's tires and troubles keep you from achieving your goals. Dodge Street Tire, at the corner of Dodge and Church Street.
Zentex Remodeling Group, your exclusive Kohler dealer, offers a limited lifetime warranty and fast installation. Call 855-ZENTEX-1 now and mention this ad for $1,750 off or no interest for 18 months. That's 855-ZINTEX-1.
You're listening to Iowa Hawkeye Sports Radio on AM 800 KXIC and the Iowa Sports Radio Network.
Back in Philadelphia, Wyatt Velker of UNI just gets knocked off. So
in overtime.
7th seed in sudden victory gets defeated. So that may change the path for Stephen Buchanan a little bit later on. Hawks have jumped up into 4th place with 10.5 points, tied with Northern Iowa. Still 11 points behind Penn State.
But Northern Iowa still has their heavyweight.
Yep. So Hawks get 7 wins. 2 will have to take the long road back in the form of Joey Cruz and Jakori Teemer to try to get things onto the stand and score as many points as possible for the Hawkeyes in this team race, as it is going to shake up to be very, very interesting. I think right now the 10 that you see could very well be the 10 that finish in the top 10, but it could be anywhere 2 through 10 for each of those teams. Okie State 2nd, Nebraska 3rd, Iowa and UNI 4th, Ohio State 6th, Cornell 7th, Michigan 8th, Minnesota 9th, Illinois 10th. It is going to be a fun rest of the week here, Mark, and it all gets started again tonight. We'll be back on 6 o'clock Iowa time, 7 o'clock here on the East Coast for the rest of the action. So, any final thoughts for this opening session?
I don't know for sure, but yeah, I mean, we just got to come out and we got to wrestle. Bottom line, we got to wrestle. Not only the guys on the backside, but even, some of the guys on the front side. Buchanan, yeah, he got bonus. It didn't look very good. Patrick did not look very good. Keeter looked good. Probably could have done a lot more, but he looked good. Parco didn't look that great. Could have definitely have done more. Drake looked good. 65, Caliendo didn't look as good as he normally you think would have. So, I mean, I don't know, man. We got some proving to do. There's no doubt. Left some points out on the mats for sure, and we got to come in tonight, and it's a new session and be ready to go. And Keeter's most likely, I keep watching this one down here, probably going to have Feldman. Feldman's up by a score of 4-2 right now with 50 seconds to go in that match. Right time's not a factor, but he's probably going to have Feldman. Can he beat him 3 times in a row? It seems to have his number, but we beat him 3 times, so hopefully.
We will be back tonight. We'll have a round of championship and a round of wrestlebacks. And that's going to start again at 7 o'clock here in Philly, 6 o'clock back in Iowa City. Until then, for Mark Ironside, this is Stephen Grace. You've been listening to the 2025 NCAA Wrestling Championships. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Something big is happening at Hy-Vee. We just lowered thousands and thousands of prices on thousands and thousands of items in every aisle and in every department. Online, too. And on many of your favorite products, we've even matched prices with some of the biggest discount stores in the country. Because we get it, times are still tough. So we'll continue to work hard to bring you new lower prices on thousands of items. Things are looking different at Hy-Vee. Come see for yourself.
This is John.
Hey, my name is John Jackson.
He's not some actor. He's a steward of the land with a John Deere 3 Series tractor and a PTO Quick Connect that hooks up rear implements with a single click. John runs with us because to him, there's nothing more important than connecting with the land. Nothing runs like a Deere. Hear John's story at Deere.com.
Stop by your local John Deere dealer for a test drive today or learn more at Deere.com. Your Iowa John Deere dealers, proud sponsors of Iowa Wrestling.
Our mission at Oak Knoll is to provide exceptional retirement living and health services through life care. I'm Steve Rowe, CEO. We are a not-for-profit life plan community and have served the Iowa City area for 58 years. Oak Knoll is located near the University of Iowa hospitals and clinics, Kinnick Stadium, Carver Hawkeye Arena, Hancher Auditorium, and downtown Iowa City. Visit our website at oakknoll.com to learn more. We are a proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Go Hawks!
Whether you're traveling for business, pleasure, sports, or with one of our guided tours, our team of travel experts at Travel Leaders Destinations Unlimited will ensure you have a memorable, worry-free experience. Let our professional travel advisors with extensive travel experience and destination knowledge handle your every travel need. Family-owned and operated, Travel Leaders Destinations Unlimited has been serving the Hawkeye community for many years, receiving the Agency of Choice Award several times. Make your travels easy with Travel Leaders Destinations Unlimited at duagency.com.
Hear that? That's the Iowa Lottery powering up the new Pac-Man scratch ticket, where you could jump your way to $50K in instant cash prizes. Even if you don't score big in your first round, you still get an extra life. Because you can enter non-winning tickets in the VIP club for a chance to win a Pac-Man arcade package, plus your share of $325,000 in cash prizes. That's a lot of Waka Waka winning. Woo-hoo! Pac-Man is registered and copyrighted by Bandai Namco Entertainment Inc. Enter and see rules at iLottery.com/VIP.
Iowa Hawkeye Wrestling has been brought to you by Hy-Vee. Score big savings with a Hy-Vee Perks membership. Iowa Lottery. Be a VIP with the Iowa Lottery. Visit ialottery.com for details. University of Iowa Healthcare. Changing medicine, changing lives. Wimmer's Meats, the official hot dog of the Hawkeyes. Also brought to you by Riverside Casino and Golf Resort, home of the Draft Day Sports Lounge, just minutes south of Iowa City. And by U.S. Bank, proud to sponsor the Iowa Hawkeyes. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. The preceding has been a Learfield presentation on the Hawkeye Sports Network.
I'm Dan Patrick, and this is Above the Noise. If there's one certainty heading into